Hello, welcome one and all. Nothing but derp subs in my chat, and you love to see it. Honestly, one of the most wholesome feelings. Dude, every time I see his emotes in my chat, I get so happy because I'm like, hell yeah, look at my boy go. That's how I feel every time I see any sub while he's live. I'm like, there's another. I don't know if he has like a name for you. Does he say anything aside from thank you when you sub? I actually haven't ever noticed that. I think he just says thank you for the sub. I don't think he's like, welcome to the Lily Pond or something like that. He should. Franchising would go crazy. Just something for him to consider. All right, I'm just saying we can expand this business, start charging $10 per sub, but give them $5 worth of value. Sorry, I'm a US entrepreneur. What can I say? Yes, but hello. How is everybody on this fine day? New starting music? It is. I swapped over. So I love the Risk of Rain starting music, and we'll probably go back to it sometimes, like every now and then. But this one I really like for two reasons. One, it's from a fighting game that I absolutely love, and I don't know if anybody will be able to guess the name of it, but if you can, good job. If not, don't worry, nobody else could. It is from Skullgirls, and so it is also from the level you fight in that's a casino. And I was like, it just fits the theming of the stream so well. I would kind of want to use this as my starting soon screen, or my starting soon music. And ever since then, here it's sat, brokenhearted. Anyways. Hello. Don't worry about the cutscene in the background. We watched that on the first day. All right. If you're like, oh, well, I wanted to see what was going on, go back to the VOD. It existed. I was gifted the sub. Sake Momo goes crazy. Archer gifted me mine. Where's mine? What about me? I actually would sub on this one, but like, I don't feel like setting up my payment information to another Twitch account. Not that I have a secret other account that's out there, like the One Piece lying dormant, lying in wait for somebody to discover it. So where were we last time? And it's been, have I played this at all this year? Probably once, right? Because I've missed 2 weeks, but that should only be, well, gotta be more active in derp streams. I'm there constantly. I'm always there, just normally lurking because it's while I'm at work. So it just feels like I know my boss would never find derp's channel, but I'm like, well, I probably shouldn't be in chat too much, especially because like then I don't write instead I'm writing lol w instead of writing code that will, you know, get us paid at our job. Which, I mean, you can argue which one's bettering society more. Anyways, so last time, for all who don't remember, Cuculus told us his real name. What was it? That's a great question, man. Cuculus sticks in the mind too hard to remember any other name. I should find it in followers. He's our most recent one. Alonzo. Playing rivals with him earlier, enjoying my Lord Adam picture. Oh shit. Dude, I've got a demon inside me. A demon came inside me. What was her name? I don't remember yet. Anyways, so the demon was, I had to, for a challenge, I'm sure you've seen it. We love a pretty boy. He could definitely ruin my life and I'd turn around and say thank you. Anyways, we last time, or sorry, the demon that's inside me now, there was a challenge for the free Thor skin. Really have to enunciate Thor so it does not sound like the number 4. Why? Well, because one of those, yikes, I don't even have one of those. I wouldn't even know where to search for it. So for the free Thor skin in Marvel Rivals, there's a challenge that was for playing Spider-Man. So I locked in Spider-Man. Bro, I felt so free. I did fuck all the whole game. I felt so free moving around. Anyways, so last time where we left off, for the uninitiated, not only did we get Alonzo's real name, we also unlocked Barden as a social link. So the two that we got from there, one of them seems very useless for the archetypes, but I'll show them both off. So it sucks because the faker looks cool as hell. I don't see how you use him. Spider-Man doesn't kill. That's true. So it's just lore accurate. But like, has a chance of triggering auto dodge in overworld. Horrible hero ability. Chance of inflicting forget on one random enemy. Turn icons added or removed at random. Just like atrociously bad, but could be pretty good depending on how the math works out, but I highly doubt it. And then all he does for the rest is erects and increases and decreases. I don't get what you do with him. Now, he does have this one. Weak almighty damage to all enemies without consuming MP. Which is okay. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. So that's kind of where I feel about the Faker tree. On the exact opposite side of the spectrum, we've got the fucking Commander, who looks so fun. Okay. So, increase all allies' defense. You might say that sounds horrible. Just wait, it's gonna get great. Increases critical rate for one ally. Doesn't seem great. Deals medium physical fire damage. Oh, physical fire damage. That's interesting. But here's where we get interesting. Rank 9. Move all allies to the front row and increase their attack by 2 ranks for 3 turns. So we could just use him, a fuck ton of warriors, and a knight as our other tank with them, and just go absolutely big dick on the table and say we move to the front line and attack. Together we ride, and I think that's awesome. He seems really good. Medium magic fire damage to all enemies, may inflict burn, is kind of whatever. Negates one enemy's repel magic and repel physical skills. Very situational, but very good. Then for our other ones, we'd have assault beacon, increase attack, hit, or attack, defense, hit, evasion for all allies for 3 turns. Crazy. Deals medium magic almighty damage to all enemies. Also crazy. And then we've got the bluster blast maneuver. That one is what I did to your father last night. I just want Adam Warlock to fly, then die. Use your one-time flight wisely. Not lore accurate. He should be able to sleep, knock out, or trap opponents in webs a little longer, because that's how he not kills them and keeps them out. Yeah, do you know how often healers would crash out if they get pinned to the wall by a spider twink for the 40th time in a game? Me personally, I'm saying thank you and moving on with my day, but not everybody is like me. Not everyone's the same behemoth that I am. So yeah, what are we gonna change for our team comp, by the way? Just stop. I didn't mean to talk to you, Galaga. I meant to open this up and then hit triangle because it puts me in here, but just hitting triangle causes Galaga to talk, if you're wondering why she was talking. So I want to use a commander comp, and I think that what I do with it is like reduces being hit by an enemy attack during it will not trigger a battle with enemy advantage. Don't love that. So what do we have if you are our knight? Chance to reflect enemies attacking the overworld. That's okay. I mean, you just move everybody to the front row, right? So I could technically run thief, warrior, knight, but if I really want to min-max, you run 3 knights because of heat up, which is increases physical skill attack by 10%. Attack increases further if archetypes of the same lineage are present. It's a bit of a mouthful, but basically it would just be use 2 warriors to deal fat fucking damage. Now you could also run it with the brawler. Why did I think I wanted the warrior? There was some reason I said warrior would be good. Seeker, knight, or commander. Sure. I guess you could also go seeker if you wanted, because seeker also front lines. I mean, you just want a lot of front lines with commander, and then I think you've got a really good thing going there. Maybe you also give your commander your heal everybody ability. Well, no, because you'd want him using that, so I guess you give heal everybody to also your knight, so that knight can either defend everything. Anyways, if we want Spider-Man that kills, we should pull out the Dr. Octo Spider-Man. I will fucking love Doc Ock in the game. So what are we going to be doing today instead of just talking about Marvel Rivals for 30 minutes? Well, just 40 more minutes of Marvel Rivals if you don't mind. No. Probably, okay, Stroll was ready to rank up if I remember correct. Yeah, Stroll's good to rank up. So is Maria, and I've got your picture. I'm coming with you, dear Maria, count me in. Where's my phone at? Oh, here it is. What's going on it? Oh, it's playing advertisements for a Twitch stream. That's cool. I'd rather not, honestly. I think I can just close out of that. Okay. Anyways, I think we could probably go Maria. I don't play the game. I just see clips and get surprised by the game version of the lore. Yeah, I mean, it's like its own lore, I believe. Also, this time I've got myself 2 Gatorades to go through the stream. One of them is almost gone. And you might say that's a lot of sugar. Don't worry, they're the 0 sugar versions. And then you'll say, I already hear the next line. I hate the 0 sugar ones. And like, here's the thing. You're not exactly incorrect if you hate them. Catacombs Entrance has something going on special. Okay. Same with something going on at Sun Lemeo Street. So let's go over here, get our other stuff going on. But don't worry, it's the zero sugar version. And then I know your next line is, but I hate the way the zero sugar tastes. I understand if you hate artificial sweeteners. In fact, I believe Gatorade Zero uses my least favorite one, which is sucralose. Sucralose is the only one of the artificial sweeteners where I really notice an artificial sweetness taste. But there are certain flavors of Gatorade, you just go for the ones that taste like battery acid or are super acidic, and then you kind of bypass the idea of the sucralose aftertaste. Anyways, let's see what the Resentful Noble has. We're in trouble, serious trouble, trouble most dire even. Is something the matter?
What?
You and Elder! Ugh, I assure you my problems are beyond your filthy tribe's meager means. My, aren't you full of yourself? You talk big, but I bet your problems are perfectly trivial. You dare mock me, impotent fairy? Fine. I'll tell you bottom dwellers about my problem, so clean the slum grime out of your ears and listen. My wife died. Sorry. In the incident at the Grand Cathedral, she was attacked by one of those reanimated corpses. Monk fruit rules. I'm not against monk fruit. The only issue I really have with monk fruit is all the stuff that uses monk fruit as a sweetener is 5 times more expensive than the other stuff that uses other artificial sweeteners. So while I don't hate monk fruit, the commercial availability of monk fruit, aside from just getting it in a bag, is not good yet. So my goat is aspartame. It causes cancer. Good. I'll prove that myself. Call me patient zero. Anyways, my wife died in the incident at the Grand Cathedral. She was attacked by one of those reanimated corpses. Unfortunately, that means the heirloom necklace that she was wearing, my heirloom necklace, was left lying about somewhere in there. I need it retrieved at any cost. All right, I'll get it.
Can hardly.
A scrawny, spineless elbow like you would stand no chance at the corpse-laden mausoleum. I'm not stupid enough to place any faith in you, but if you happen to acquire an actual honorable and courageous warrior, then tell them this. Whoever brings back my black jewel necklace from within the Grand Cathedral's mausoleum, I will bestow a reward of 4,000 reeve. Bro, that's nothing. The necklace was stolen by some sort of large ghostly monster. From what I've heard, the army plans to simply seal off the entrance to the mausoleum in August. Before that happens, I will need assistance of a brave warrior.
So,
Why don't we become the brave warriors he's looking for? We can show him up and collect the reward in the process.
give it a shot.
It's just like... It's just like, I know it increases my courage and I'll also get a Sandglass Curious. I hate him. He's like just wildly racist. I don't really know if I want him getting the jeweled necklace back. Yeah, no, I know how it works.
Now what am I?
Like, I mean, look, we'll probably do it because I'm too much of a completionist to not. However, he is just like, I want him to watch his tone when you're talking to me. You better lower your tone when you're talking to me. You know what I mean? Also, you better keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Guys, if you don't know what that's referencing, you got a lot to catch up on. You wouldn't believe what Will Smith did. Sorry, I love referencing stuff from ages ago and acted like it just happened. Did you guys see, dude? I don't think the VMAs are gonna be the same anymore. That's probably like what? Oh my God, how long ago was that? Was it in 2020? I feel like it was around COVID time, right? That's 5 years ago, by the way, for anybody else who's being like 2020 wasn't that long ago. That's 5 whole years. That's older than half of the player base of Fortnite. Half of the current player base, half of the current player base. The other half are buying the Hatsune Miku skin and having the time of their life. So, I mean, okay. We should just be good to hang out with her. Oh, mister, you're here. That reminds me, I've nourished a drawing. I think Maria would be happy if I gave it to her. Hold on, I want to check something. What's wrong? Mister, you're here. I really want to talk to you. Oh, but I have to go shopping now. See you later then. Oh, no, stop. Not now. I'll see you later then. Okay. Sorry. The whole reason I'm doing this is because I had this idea of, in the Persona games, if you swap over to the archetype that they taught you, you get more points with them. Or sorry, like if you match your archetypes. So somewhere here, if I channel the healer, now all of a sudden, I'll get more because I'm a healer. I've nourished a drawing. I think okay, it does not change anything. Oh no, get the OG stuff. Actual monk food doesn't have the weird aftertaste. Actually, wait, it's more expensive, so I guess it's not the best. Look, like I said, I still really like it. Also, this place was really pretty. I loved that place. But like I said, it's just the accessibility issue right now. If they can ever make it as cheap as the other artificial sweeteners and has overproduced and overprocessed. Maybe not that last part. We've got enough process going on, but you understand. Then I'm all on board with it. But as it stands now, aspartame is my favorite of the. Now, even though I hate, is sweet and low sucralose? Because sweet and low is the one that I really can't stand. I know that the whole point of it is it's sweet and it's low calorie / low cost, but it just kind of tastes like industrial byproduct to me. Which isn't always. I've got enough microplastics in my diet already. I'm not looking for another way to up that even further beyond. Okay. Wow, the desert's all white. Is that a big boulder? Huh? That's a worm skin? I told Maria about the memories I made there. I see, so there's really a place like that outside of the Grand Trap. Thank you, mister. I'll ask Miss Fabienne if we can hang them on the inn's walls. If I look at your picture, I stop feeling lonely because I think of your journey. And you can come back and look at them too, right? You know, there's so much I want to tell you. Oh, but I have to go shopping now. I'll go with you.
Really?
Really? Yay, thank you. Please let it be voice acted. I don't like having to do a little girl voice. You can tell I'm not great. Do you see those flowers on sale over there? They grow outside of the capital. Papa took me there once. He let me ride on his shoulders and I felt big like a grown-up. I don't know. Then let's go there.
In that case,
Why don't we go there and pick some flowers together?
Wow.
Can we? Do you know where it is? Oh, I thought that I was saying we'd just go to the store. I guess can we buy some would be saying going to the store. No, okay, I guess I'm just trying to replace her father and become the new father. I'm not the stepfather, I'm the father who stepped up. I understand. Yeah, I mean, do you know where it is? First, you have to go to where the wind blows, then follow that until you're really, really far away. I wonder if that child is gonna be irrelevant. Probably not. Oh, excuse me, but are you okay? Not the most okay sounding noise. Maybe you're hungry? I still have some bread. Oh, you can't sleep here. You're dragging your filth all over the road. Hey, man. You gonna install anti-homelessness spikes here? Then this place really becomes the US. I mean, you know, going callback, really far callback, put a couple of those single-use flossers on the side of the ground, and then it's really the US. You're shaking? Maybe some bread will make you feel better. That's a child from the Papyrus Inn. You know, the half-blood.
Dear me.
Feeding scraps to a disgusting stray. Bro, don't forget the benches with bars in the middle. I think that we should, like, kill these people. Hey, Finn. Let's kill the horse.
it'll be fine.
Don't let their talk bother you. Okay. No, well, that worked. This is for me. Are you sure? You looked hungry. Where's your house? I don't have one. My family, they're all dead. I ran from a merchant who tried to sell me, but I ended up here. I'm all alone now. I wish I had died with Mom and everyone else. Well, hey, man. I'm not gonna say it. That's a fucked up joke. Better late than never. All right, so like, why did I say I wasn't gonna say the joke if I was gonna say it anyways? I don't know. Are you crying? Of course he is. Sorry. Obviously. What do you think he would reminisce about that with a smile on his face? I should have died with everybody else and he's just beaming ear to ear. No, of course he's sad. I want to die, but the hunger is so painful. Thank you for this. Well, yeah, I think we should just kill these people. Am I gonna end up like that boy? No, because my family is all gone too, just like him. You have me. It's crazy to say over you have Miss Fabienne, but you know what? I'm ego searching right now. I just want her to say something nice about me when I say it.
Listen.
You have me.
Really?
So you'll stay with me? Ego searching. Works every time. This is me fishing for compliments. No, my art's not that good. No, guys, I'm not even that good at drawing. Oh, but don't you and your friends need to do stuff that's far away? Yeah, but we're teleporting back. Maybe you can take me with you? You should take me along. I want to go on a journey. I promise I'll be good. Someday we will.
Fine by me.
Someday we'll go together. Okay, I don't know how I can help though. Maybe I'll just get in the way.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I shouldn't have asked you that. Please don't tell Miss Fabienne. She's the only one I can stay with now, so I have to show her that I'm a good girl. Show her you care. Can you think of something nice that you can do for her?
So that...
Oh, she's always busy, so I can help out lots. When I talk to you, mister, my stomach doesn't feel like it's in knots anymore. Thank God, I thought she was gonna say like it's hungry anymore, and I was gonna be like, damn, she really is like the other one. Okay then, you'll come back soon, right? Seems like I always do. I can sense Maria's devotion, the wholehearted trust she has for me. What? I love how every time he gets shocked. This is like the 90th time that the mysterious voice has said, hey, you have a stronger bond. And every time it's like the first. All right, so what does this say? The party can now study the cleric. So we've got the next version of healer. And there's also increases skill inheritance slots for healer lineage to 2. So 2 very good skills to get. I'm reading them aloud because you can't see them right now. However, I also don't know where it'd be better to sit, because if I sit on the left side of the screen, then I'm covering up everything. I mean, realistically, if you want to know what I should do, it's what every other VTuber does, and I probably should get it set up. It's like doing something like this, where you kind of shrink the game a little bit so you guys can see more of it, and then I'm just over here to the side, but I don't have an overlay for that. So I should probably work on making one of those for games like this. Until then, I'm just going to cover up some of it, and we'll act like that's fine. Okay. Rank 3, you can now study the cleric in academia. Try seeing what new powers. More skills can be inherited. Yep. Yeah, I said both of those, I think. I should go back before Miss Fabian gets worried. You too, mister. Be careful, okay? Do you think they'll keep us here, or they'll teleport us to Barden's place automatically? Because we were here before, but I don't know. We're able to teleport wherever, so... I believe this is, yeah, this is Barden's place. Old Castletown.
Yeah.
Oh. A classy woman, perhaps with a quest for me. Please refrain from speaking to me. I'm trying to confirmate and get a... Okay. You know what? Brother, I didn't even want to. You had the exclamation point above your head. Well, an elder with a fairy companion. You must be the fool who thinks he can defy his tribe's legacy and take the throne.
What?
Thanks. I take it you don't sugarcoat anything. Who are you exactly? A fine question. I am a chef. Okay. I don't care if you once served his royal majesty. Come on, man. You're nothing but a lowly bottom feeder. I make chicken nuggets. All right. So I guess, like, I mean, fuck me. Otherwise known as Queen of Cuisine. That's quite the title. Though you must have some serious skill to make food for royalty. I take it you don't work there anymore? Yeah, on account of us disassembling the entire royal lineage that was here. I'd imagine she probably found it a little bit hard to find work. I do not. If I could choose a king to serve, I want a true gourmet with a refined palate. But by the looks of you, I'm sure your taste must be pedestrian. Brother, I'm sure you make dino nuggies and mac and cheese. Let's chill out here, okay? What up, Unk? Am I Unk status already? How the years fly by. Hey, Rude, for your information, we collect all our own ingredients and we got a pretty good in the kitchen. Indeed, I wonder then if you could make a dish to satisfy me. I don't like the way you phrase that. I don't like your tone. I aim to cook something to raise the sunken spirits of this town, so I'd appreciate a dish that I could use for inspiration for my own cooking. Is 5,000 reeve an appropriate amount? I mean, like, maybe to you, peasant ass. I'll also add in some of my high-quality ingredients. I'm not simply looking for a dish that tastes good. I need a creation that can help revitalize this town's very spirit. For example, a dish that uses local specialties, a dish that's easy on the stomach and rises like one's spirits after a taste. Is that too much of a challenge for you? Look, no, but I really don't like your tone.
Lovely that.
Such confidence. Perhaps you are capable of surprising me. If your cooking proves worthy, I dare say I might actively support your candidacy. Oh, cool. We're gonna have one person. Wow. I gotta pour back-breaking labor into making the most exquisite dish of all time for one fucking racist person to be like, actually, he's not so bad. Actually, he's one of the good ones, guys.
Okay.
Oh, how about mellow milk? That easy food she mentioned. Does she mean something soft and fluffy? Maybe we should start with recipes that call for milk. So it's gonna be a cake. It's gonna be a cake. May I ask how old you are?
Yeah.
You're trying to dox me, and I don't appreciate it. Anyways, with that said, currently 23, soon to be 24. God, if you say I talk like I'm 30, I might end my life. It's already happened once. If it happens again, I'm over. It's time for me to just like move on and find something better to do at the time. Because that means I'm already on death's doorstep, man. Sounds tough, but if we can pull it off, we'll get a reward and a new supporter. Let's make a dish that she'll be raving about for days. Yeah, I don't think I got anything in the old tank for that one. Hey there, traveler. Is our cuisine not to your taste? Why do you eat bugs? Why are you gay? All right, Stroll's chilling. Good for him. Unfortunately, Hulkenberg's nowhere to be found. You know, evacuated the town or whatever. Let's check. I doubt there's much we can do at night. I also don't know how we'd hang out with Alonso, like at all. We could maybe see if we can cook a dish at night that would do the wow boomer. I'm surprised you even know how to use a computer. Look, it's all luck based. All right, I just press enough buttons that eventually it'll work out. Speaking of being a boomer, I'm finally learning how computer parts actually work, and I'm upgrading something that I should have upgraded years ago, but nobody's allowed to make fun of me when you hear what I was running on before. I've ordered myself new RAM. I know, I could have downloaded it for free off the internet. What can I say? I'm old fashioned. Okay, so we've got all of those, cool. But, so I decided to pick up more RAM. All I bought was 32 gigs of RAM. So if you're wondering what my computer is currently running, I currently have 16 gigabytes of RAM total. That's on 2 RAM sticks. I'm using 2 8GB RAM sticks, and I've been wondering why recently everything's kind of been maxing out my memory. And then everyone was like, yeah, don't be running 16 gigabytes of RAM. What are you, the fucking Stone Age? So I've decided to upgrade that one. Didn't you just also install an SSD? Look, I'm not trying to say I'm the most tech savvy of all time, but yes, the 2 most easy to install components on a computer, I'm installing those myself. I know, and I'm not even going to Micro Center or anything. How does he do it? Okay. This does not use milk. This doesn't use milk. This uses mellow milk. Stew of, but like, I don't think so, because they said something light and fluffy. White fish platter, not happening. No. Just looking for something that uses milk. Ooh. Uses Orgo sugar, white bread so soft it soothes the soul. This one does not use milk. This one does not use milk. It's got to be the benevolent bread. Doesn't seem to be working. Let's try it again when we're on the road. You should get a 5090. Yeah, I mean, that sounds like something that I'd probably need for right now. I bet it's pretty cheap and affordable too, right? Like I won't need to take out a second mortgage on my home to afford one. Surely not. Where do I go to cook? Oh, I can probably cook at here if I go into the wherever it is. What the fuck? Oh, there it is. Hush, honeybee. Completely forgot that your birthday's soon. I mean, like 2 months, but in the grand scheme of things, it's soon. It's closer than it's ever been. Aside from, I'm the closest to my 24th birthday that I've ever been. You're a web developer, therefore rich. I understand. You're practicing your stand-up routine as well. Yep, that's why I live in an apartment. Because I've just got too much money and I wanted to humble myself a little bit. 6th of March, if I remember correct. Yeah, I'm gonna dox myself someday, huh? We always get a flood of guests at night. Looks like it's gonna be another hectic one. If you're free, could you lend me a hand with preparing the food? And if I can always show you how to make red roasted. Hold on, this is not what I wanted. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, I just want to use your kitchen. I don't want to get in their way, so I'll leave them alone. How the fuck do I cook? Oh, right, I go on Twitter and say, does anybody else think this anime was overrated? And then everyone goes, he's cooking, he's cooking. There's only one human on this world that has that birthday. Yeah. Plot twist, his actual parents named him Salted Slices. I've accidentally doxed my name many times before, and if I click the PlayStation button at any point in time, I can dox it again right now, because PlayStation forces you to put a real name to your account. And you might say, well, why wouldn't you just lie and use a fake name? It's a great thing to bring up and suggest. However, counterpoint, nope. Nope, I'm not gonna change it. The main reason is because I've got a bunch of friends from high school and I don't want them to all of a sudden be like, who the fuck is this guy, and then unadd me, because if we ever decide to ever hop on for anything, which I almost have before, but then I'm like, damn, what did I even talk about? It's been so long. What do you have?
Just
Ah,
you.
so it's you. You seem
Sorry.
unscathed. Sorry, if you're looking for work, there's nothing here for you, so just go home. Did something happen? ... Come inside. Go on. You could have just said you used a fake name on PlayStation. No. It's against the law if you lie on your PlayStation account. Sony comes after you, okay? They're wired in. They've bought the data from TikTok. The whole reason we've had to shut down the application. There's a whole other rant I can do about that. Dude, can I tell you what the #1 rant that let me get it out. Let me get it out. So, we can all agree that millennials are a little bit cringe. They're a little bit cringe. It's okay. We all have our cringe moments. I saw a post from a millennial on TikTok that was like, baby, it's gonna be okay. This isn't the first time we've lost an app we cared about. Now, like, false equivalency aside, no, actually, let's dive into it. Because what she brought up was MySpace. Last I checked, you're still allowed to go on MySpace. It was not like the federal government stepped in and banned you from having a MySpace account. I think anybody would remember if there was a federal government banning it, and then they were like, oh, hey, but then there was Vine, which they got rid of. They didn't get rid of it. Vine couldn't sustain itself because it had horrible advertising practices, and it was not turning a profit, so it went under. It's very different from the federal government stepping in and banning an application. We lost Vine, that was a loss. It was a loss. However, it was a loss because the company couldn't sustain the model that they started. They started with a model that would keep them in the red. And surprise, surprise, they stayed in the red. So it's like the false equivalency is driving me insane. They're like, it's gonna be okay. This has happened plenty times before. I'm not even that upset about the loss of TikTok because I've already moved on to Red Note. Why? Well, because I was like, look, if one app's claiming it's taking my data and sending it to China, I'll just go to the Chinese app that I know is taking my data and sending it to China, because that way it's all in my hands. So, like, I don't really care too much about the losing of TikTok. I care about all the people making these false claims. It's like, brother, they're so different. There's such a difference between them. Well, my friend who's 34 takes offense to that. He's still able to get out of bed in the morning without his bones creaking. Oh, I love being slightly younger than someone. It's so good. Okay, unfortunately, I no longer have any work for you here. The dog is no longer here. I don't think, dude, both of these options to me suck, because it's she ran away or you let her go. And I don't think that Brigitte did either of those. I think that somebody found the dog and took it away because it was like a demon dog. Like a fetch me their soul style. That's my guess. I, for one, embrace our new Chinese overlords. Me too. That's why I decided to download the app. It was my only option. Okay. So. I don't know. She ran away? Did she run away? That would have been preferable to the truth. But no, she was taken. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. I'm sorry, I know you kept your silence as promised. Unfortunately, that didn't stop a thief from sneaking in disguised as a vendor and taking her away. They left behind a letter. Those who spread magic igniters shall face the wrath of God. So you took her puppy? It's like walking in with my drink in one hand, taking a sip out of it. So you got 3 melons? Okay. It's not hard to imagine what happened to her. I'll find the culprit before long, and I'll make certain they get what they deserve. However, this isn't the work of a single person, but rather a larger organization. Anti-igniter extremists. A bunch of filthy, rotten cowards. The pup was innocent in all this. I shouldn't have kept her. The moment I start caring about anything, I lose it. I knew that I tried to keep my feelings out of it, but why did this have to happen? Seemed to be fighting through the pain. For how long must I live in this hideous world? If only I had disappeared instead. Tears or not, I can sense the pain and sadness. Words would be of little comfort here. Perhaps, if I stirred her imagination, she would be relieved of such despair.
What?
Leviticus 4:3 says, Just start preaching to her right now. I told Brigitte about the fantasy world depicted in my book. Bro, this gotta be like the most aura loss move of all time. Damn, they took and killed your dog. In my book, there's people who are friendly. Look at that. Wouldn't that be cool? Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. Well, people will help one another, respect one another, and live in equality. How quaint.
But
The author was a sheltered man, I take it. He knows nothing of the real world. The only equality that is that we will all inevitably die. The path to that point is different for everyone, meaning everyone has to fight their own hell. I don't think so. Hey man, her dog's dead. That's not true. You're an elder, okay? Fucking, first of all, slur. Hey, we're working on that, Brigitte. You live in a world that hates you. How can you still make yourself believe in light even through all that? I don't know, pretty easily. I can't see that light myself, but I know you can, and I really do want to believe in you and your vision. I can sense Brigitte's profound sadness and her grasping to trust. Merchant rank up! Woo!
I couldn't ask him to stay.
Increases skill inheritance slots to the merchant for 3. Widens the variety of items sold at the Lycon Magic Association. All right. Why is everyone in this game rocking absolutely banger fits? It's the racism. It empowers their outfits, I think. That's where they went for. Does your character have Asperger's? He's got something, man. He is not ready. More items are now available. Yep. We should go check out the igniters they're selling. We've never even bothered. Here's your pay. I've included what I set aside for your future ships too. I'll keep visiting. I'll still keep visiting, Brigitte. Why? Mainly for my own personal benefit. She's gone. I have no more work to give you. What's left for you here? You don't need to come here anymore. I'll come where I please. It's a free country. I left the room without another word. I'm gonna say we lost a lot of aura off of that one.
And the age of a new king.
Walking over and being like, look at my book where everyone's happy, unlike in real life where your dog is dead. Okay, goodbye. I'll see you later.
All right.
It just is not a good look for us, man.
Why?
It reflects on us very poorly. Okay, so Stroll is ready to rank up also.
Why?
So is Hulkenberg. No one else is. So you're like ready in theory to rank up, maybe? So, oh, we can even see what all of them do. Reduces the magic cost, okay. Increases the skills, no. Discounts the prices at magic shops in all cities, okay. Increases the monetary reward for completing requests. Increases. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, Alonso. You look ass, man. You do not look like you do anything well. What about more? What do you got going on? If he hopes that if Slices studies more diverse archetypes, his memories will return. I'm trying my best to reach my diversity quota. Also, by the way, DEI in this game, great. And yet another game. Oh, if I study a diverse group, wow. Wow. Let's see if he is actually ready for that.
Hello.
Okay. First of all, study archetypes. Hold on. The DEI joke goes deeper. Ready for this? Fuck, hold on. There it is. It goes so much deeper than we all thought. Somebody get Asmongold on this. I don't know if he's covered it yet. He might still be in a war with Elon Musk over that, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. It was one of the funniest tweets of all time, unintentionally so. Secrets research. Your assignment now is to study various archetypes. I'm afraid you still haven't found enough to be academically notable. It would be enough if you and your allies could study, say, 15 different types. I look forward to the results. Okay. The guy in my Marvel Rivals match just flexed 5 Lord characters.
Oh.
I don't want to break it to him because he's probably really proud of them. Once you start passing like 4 characters you're Lord on, even 4 is pushing it. You're gone past the point of flexing and back to your aura is that of green with flies around it. That's all, because I know for a fact you haven't showered since the game came out. You've been too busy getting Lord on all of your characters. And if they're nothing but like Psylocke, Sue Storm, it's over. We gotta pack. If it's Cloak and Dagger, Psylocke, Sue, Storm, we gotta pack it up. We gotta restart his account from the ground up. Unless, of course, it also consists of Black Panther, in which case he's gooning equally. And we gotta respect that at least. If you're an equal opportunity gooner, I'll give you that.
All right then.
So what are we up to right now? I guess we can just hang. Yeah, we'll just hang out with Stroll. Why not? Stroll deserves it. I don't really know where Hulkenberg is. It says we can hang out with her, but I have no clue where she actually is. We've still got 7 more days before we can have the path be opened. One of the days we'll probably go into the cathedral, get that other thing done. Hey, what are you up to? Ironic how fidgety one gets when told to wait. Say, have you got some time right now? It's about what we discussed last time. I know I must head to my village to seek clues about my inheritance, but I freeze before I can take the first step. Let's go.
Oh, right.
Well, if you're sure, I suppose now's as good a time as any. Well, you know how I said I was worried about taking that first step? I kind of lied. I'm fighting against a Lord Adam Warlock. Holding up a mirror. Do you like what you see? My home, the village of Halia, is on the outskirts of Grand Trad. As we'll need the runner, please extend my apologies to the rest. With the runner, we could make it there and back before dusk. No, can't help but feel guilt to request it for such a personal matter. I don't think that we would be able to get there and back. Dang, man. You didn't tell me that you lived in a PS2 village. I'm sorry. I didn't realize how dire it was for you guys. Is it just me? Like, this is a weirdly nostalgic style, right? I don't know. I guess that you can call me a boomer. This is where the Unk accusations have some ground to it. Sorry, I think, if you don't know, Spoopy Joe is also my roommate. And Spoopy Joe has been mad sick the past couple days. I think I'm starting to get whatever the throat thing he has is. So I have to take way more breaks to actually sip on water and make sure I feel okay. I could have thrown cough drops in my mouth this entire time, but then you just kind of hear like right up next to the mic the entire stream. And I figured that's probably not the best listening experience. It doesn't look like anyone has lived here for a very long time. It's a chilling sight. Rat ASMR. You'll have to pay more if you want more of that. It'll be on the Patreon. Rat under your desk helps you out. You look down there. What are you doing down there, little buddy? Oh, did your calculus homework? Traveling here by Gauntlet Runner. You'd think we were practically next door to the capital. Yet, as I fled for my life, the nearest settlement felt leagues away. I recall wanting to lie down and give up on several occasions. Probably hard to tell now, but this was once the village's main road, full of people crossing every which way. Love that show. It's on Nickelodeon. You used to be able to see the mountains cresting the horizon above the rooftops. It was beautiful. I wish you could have seen it like that. I see it in my mind. I feel like that's like lame as hell. What happened is tragic. It also doesn't really strike me. I feel like it's got to be I know I'll see it someday. I know I'll see it someday. ... It's been 7 years since that day. Feels like forever. By the way, that did not get him wet. He somewhat liked it, but still. Feels like forever going. Yet only the blink of an eye. At the same time. Afterward, I was shuffled between various relatives. Nothing more than another mouth to feed. Fitting, I suppose, of the burden I'd become. I went to the site of our manor, but all I found was rubble. A few walls were left standing, but it was a sorry sight compared to how I see it in my mind. Except I've discovered a letter.
Take this.
Ooh. There was a corner of my father's study that seemed to have been designed to withstand a fire. Found a box there with a letter inside, and I recognized the writing as my father's.
Hey.
I'm afraid I must ask you a favor. I have no doubt this is his will, and I know I must read it, but I'm going to go over there and do just that, alone. Would you mind waiting? Don't be such a baby, dude. What a horrible one. How unlike you. That's also not good. I'm just going to tell him it's okay to be nervous because he's thinking about his dead father.
Yeah.
I'm here for you if you need me.
Thanks.
Thank you. It's reassuring to have you by my side. Yeah, they explored each other's bodies. Yeah, I know. I waited nearby while Stroll read the will. Well, ready, willing, and able, I'm assuming. Well, it's a good thing we found this. Seems I do indeed have an inheritance. The will said the family's treasure was dispatched to the royal capital. The royal capital? What are we waiting for? I feel like both of these go together. What are we waiting for? Let's head back and find it. Yes, but I'm afraid we'll need something a little more specific than the capital. The letter is unfinished. I mean, how could it be? No one expected a murderous, rampaging human. I'm just gonna let him go off.
Damn it.
Damn it, if I'd only, sorry. Mixed up those. Sorry, whenever I think back to that day. My father named me the sole heir? Yeah, man, really good job. The sole heir of his estate. He even addressed the letter to my beloved son, Leon. Isn't that right, Leon? I feel only shame at such endearments. But as it stands now, the inheritance has but one purpose, to repay the debts owed to my parents and my people. So if they see our house rebuilt, I'll be whatever they want me to be, a noble of prominence or otherwise. If I can make people speak the name of House Hellacious D? Wasn't that Jack Boggs band? With a reverence, and once it lives at the tip of everyone's tongue. Maybe then I'll be able to embrace the words, my beloved son. I never imagined the day would come when I'd come to terms with these feelings. I owe you so much and more. I said Stroll is deep in trust and his determination to confront his destiny. Rank 5 with Stroll. Me and him are getting pretty close. Chingy makes Asaba feel cracked. Pull next patch. Your order should you choose to accept it. Spend your primo gems on Chingy next patch. Ooh. The bottom perk, the top one's whatever. Significantly reduces the magic cost of studying the warrior lineage. It's like not bad, it's just kind of whatever. But then battle aura. I told you guys Stroll has aura. While in reserve, the amount of experience Stroll gains increases. Wait, while in reserve? In reserve? Hold on. We're gonna get more than 4 party members, aren't we? Because you don't do reserve unless we're gonna have another party member. But first things first, I'm sure he entrusted the inheritance to someone in the capital, but I have no clue who that might be. No leads. Well, it is a big city. Tell me about your father. Let's go and tell me about your father. What was your father like? He was a big man. So much so that standing next to my mother made her look teeny, but despite his size, he solved his problems with his head. And he never treated people as lesser than him. In fact, he used to hand-pick the fish he would bring back to the household as gifts. Grand Chad was able to source fresh fish from Brylehaven, but in Halia, they were a rare feast. Hey, maybe I'm onto something. He spoke highly of the fish merchant, so we must have gone to the same one every time. Perhaps they remember him. That may be our best lead. And I'm afraid I shall once more take advantage of your generosity. When we return to Grand Trad, we got me walking my father's footsteps. Could still turn out fruitless, so I'll need all the help I can get.
This one's important.
All right. Shoal asked me to help track down his father who frequented the fishmonger near Grand Cathedral in Grand Trad. I should start there.
All right.
But first, I have one more thing I'd like to look into. I think we're at a good stopping point for today besides.
Let's head back.
Thank you, Slicers. Let's head back to the Gauntlet Runner. A little bit more magic has been acquired. We've got a little bit, well, sorry, I think they just call it Madge. But it's, look, every time I say Madge, I think of Marge. All right, I've got nothing for her because we haven't really changed anything. Do I have any other quests that I have open right now?
Well,
It's a wonderful question. I don't know where I check it. Let me stand still for but a moment. Save request. Okay. So, in progress. Save the prince from the curse. Whatever. Find Norris' coveted relics. I don't know where they are, but I should look for clues in the notebook he keeps on a pillar in the engine room to help with my search. Okay. Moore's task. Chapter 3. Drifting. Nurture 15 different archetypes. Got it. A haunted heirloom. Yes. Increases my courage. Make something with mellow milk. Yes. Go to the Grand Trad and talk to the other guy. Got it. So none of the requests are like insanely time sensitive. We're also able to level up our social skills. What do they call them in this one? Royal virtues. Because our eloquence, yeah, nah, we're not able to comfort a child who's dying on the side of the road. That's what. Is this baby Heisme? Heisme, you look so tiny. What happened, man? Poor little man. He used to be so big.
All right then.
All right. Back here. And you might say that's profiling. He said he was like the last one of his race. Like there are none of them left. And like his kid was the last one that existed. I'm starting to think that's not true. That or I self-inserted that by the way he was talking. Are you the fishmonger? Mass shopkeeper? We meet again, young men. We still have plenty of goods to go around. What would you like? None of those. Nothing catch your fancy? No, not even a little bit. Are you a fishmonger? You're not a fishmonger. You're not a fishmonger? All right, maybe over here at the shop.
Is it?
You don't look like you'd sell fish. Yeah, you're a water merchant. Fucked up world we live in. You are an artist. Yeah, probably not what I'm looking for here. The burly butcher. Not really a fishmonger, but the closest we have. A shopkeep who's got cheese behind him. Don't think it's that one. And then you sold herbs of sorts. Yes, but you... No, that's also not fish. Very distinctly not fish. I'm gonna look at everybody's stalls. You're not selling fish either. None of these guys are. It's easy to get lost here, so let's try not to wander off. I'm looking for a fish salesman though.
Now what am I to do?
Okay, hold on. Maybe on this side. Also nothing here. Okay. Because it needs to have like a check. Reliable shopkeeper. Not exactly who I'm looking for. Disgruntled. Still not exactly what I'm looking for. Happy we can get a whole array of emotions though. I'm starting to think there's no shopkeeper. I'm starting to think he lied. Wait,
All right then.
am I insane? He's just not here. Maybe if I go down. Hold on. Oh, you know what I did say we'd check out? So I should check it out.
Let's go.
The Magic Association is selling more, and also it's on sale. The shop can appraise the items we have. We should have them take a look. Today is the day of rest. Compared to our usual rates, I'll be able to offer you a discount on our Magic Igniters on this day of the week only. Additionally, it seems the representative has developed a certain fondness of you. I've been instructed to allow you to make a purchase from our stock of special igniters. I hear a voice within my mind. I thought standard igniters might be growing boring for you, considering upgraded of better stock. All right, so what do we have now? Shit is expensive. So here are the new ones. Enables the multi-target hit and evasion raising skill Mage Agility Wave. Defense Igniter enables the multi-target defense raising skill Mage Shield Wave. Let me guess what this one does. Wow, it increases the strength of everybody. Okay, sure. Mage Underworld. Multi-target dark skill, multi-target light skill, multi-target wind skill, multi-target thunder skill. So like we should probably have one of those. I just don't know which one. There's $36,000 added to our bank. We'll get rid of these first. Yeah, appraise that. Awesome. No one will ever use those for as long as we live. Great. It turned into a staff that nobody's using. Heisme could use it, honestly. But I don't think Heisme's gonna stay whatever role he is right now because I don't even know what role he is. Fine gloves using materials gathered from sandworm cocoons, strength and magic up. Those are good. I'm happy with those ones. This one is enables the single target ice skill Mage Ice when equipped. Then we got a gritty scented bag, which has given me prevents days. A potpourri pouch. What is that? I have heard the term potpourri before. Hold on, let me look it up. Potpourri is... Oh. Oh, it's just like an assortment of spices. Okay, and scents. Sorry, I think that I was confusing potpourri with pom-pom-pourrine from Sanrio. And you might say, how could you confuse the two? I don't know, maybe he's my favorite character. Idiot, he's not. He's my second favorite. He's my favorite of the mainstream ones, right? Because Sanrio's got a lot of characters, and if you're like me and your favorite is one of the non-classic ones that everybody loves, it's really hard to find good merch of them. Who's my favorite overall? Hanamaru Abake, but like it's really hard to find merch of them because like they're just, I mean, like how could you not fuck with them? They're a little ghost who has a cherry on their head and a pencil. There's not much more I could ask for. Sorry they made perfection too early. By the way, what's going on over... Hold on. There's a shop we've just never really gone to. Still haven't found that fishmonger. Yeah, this shop. What even is this place?
Say there.
Today's Idol's Day, so I'm happy to offer the customary discount, but my goods aren't especially legal. Okay. Deals damage to people. Got it. So this is if you really want to just lean into the... Oh, you also sell accessories. Prevents sleep. Prevents forget, prevents daze, prevents hex, prevents paralysis, prevents poison. Able to perform 2 consecutive actions. Actions use turns and icons as normal. Oh, never mind. Halves the turn cost of using guard. Put this, okay, we're buying one of these. It's going on Hulkenberg because now Hulkenberg can use Knight's Protection, guard another turn, and that counts as passing into somebody else who's able to then, yeah. It's all coming together now. Oh, it's gonna be unstoppably strong. He lied.
All right then.
So now what do we do? Probably just raise our eloquence.
All right, then. Go.
Because I have the speaking skills of a toddler. I'm able to say, sorry, your brother died. Here's 5 big booms. All right. Up here gives me eloquence, allegedly. Standing on this podium can draw attention for a speech. Why don't you stand there and give a speech? It's a good chance to let people know your thoughts and feelings. May improve my eloquence. It's not a good idea at all, man. It's a horrible idea. How's an elder kid like you going to protect the country? Yeah, come on, give us your platform. What should I say to raise the public's heart? Help and understand each other. Stop Luis's dictatorship. Let's end society's discontent. It's 1 or 2, or it's 1 or 3. Saying stop Luis's dictatorship, that's way too confrontational, because then you're saying anybody who supports Luis is a dumbass idiot. And then they'll start hating you and you'll never be able to reach them because they'll start thinking emotionally rather than rationally. They don't think with facts and logic like us. Help understand each other or let's end society's discontent. That's such a nothing thing to say, but it's also kind of what we're trying to do. We're more about the helping and understanding.
I shall.
We must overcome our differences by helping one another and growing in mutual understanding. Oh, come off. Is such a thing even possible? He's just saying what he thinks we want to hear. No, that's literally what we're doing. You're saying you're gonna make people understand the papyrus? I managed to win the hearts of the people with my speech. I feel like my eloquence has improved.
All right.
Not by much. Not by much. Eloquence seems impossible to get up compared to the other stats. I'm swimming in courage. Everything I do gives me courage. Popularity, we're almost top 100?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Bro, I'm starting to think that it doesn't matter what else I do. I should just give speeches every night. Forget bringing big head. Just keep saying, guys, I'll be nice to people. Rumor has it there's still monsters wandering through the Grand Cathedral's mausoleum. So even with Zorba's defeat, traces of magic yet remain. There haven't been any reports of them making their way outside yet, but it's still dangerous. I hope no one wanders in there by accident. I feel like they were not so subtly telling me what I should be doing right now. I hear a voice. I think I'm just a bother to Miss Fabienne. Maria comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. Oh, well, that's surprising. What the hell? Oh, wait, this is Shoal. Regarding the inheritance, if you're willing, can you look into who my father knew? I have an investigation of my own to attend to, so it's best if we divide and conquer. Someone in Grand Trad who knew Stroll's father. Yeah, the fishmonger. We know. Is there anything in the cathedral? Now that the kidnappings are solved, I'd say life's gotten easier, but only by a smidge. Now, any requests you'd like to take on? Tavern, the informant at the, I don't know about all that. Man, it smells like salty slices in here. Dude, I don't even know why they could be. I literally showered 3 days ago. What the hell? That can't be because of me. That is a joke, by the way. Just need to make sure that it's clear that that is a joke. And you might say that obviously sounds like a joke. You would, hey, some streamers. How are you doing, Derp? I hope you're having a good day.
Where to?
All right, we can probably go here. We should go do what we got to at the Grand Cathedral, especially because there's another quest of some sort going on with this guy, which is those blasted noble idiots. How am I supposed to gather mortar skulls from the skeletons now? Skeletons? Idiotic nobles. I'm sure we can come up with our own words. Skeletons?
Let's go.
Oh, and you make a habit of eavesdropping in on people's private monologues? Well, not like it's gonna change my fate either way. You were talking about those skulls earlier, right? Why in the world would you need those? And there's no way that a fairy and an elder could even empathize with the plight of a man like me. It was actually 3 weeks ago. I'm thanks. How would be Saul? I'm good. I'm good. I wasn't sure if I was gonna go live today because I think I caught whatever Spoopy Joseph had. It was on account of every time I would get food, he would walk over and cough on it meaningfully and said, "Spread the plague, spread the plague, spread the plague." So I don't know what that could have done, but I've in bed and snoozed, but wanted to say heyo first. Yeah, no, thank you for stopping by. Dude, I love the one eye at a time blink. That's such a good emote. What is this slander? Oh, you mean the truth? Oh, wow. So you hate when people come out here and say real words? Okay, sure. You would. There's no way that a fairy and an elder could ever empathize with the plight of a man like me. An elder with a fairy? Hold on, don't tell me you're the ones who put down that mess in the Grand Cathedral. I must admit, I'm starting to believe an elder could be that skilled. But if the rumors about you are even a little bit true, then you might just be able to do something for me. I need someone to bring me some mortar skulls from the Grand Cathedral's mausoleum. Sounds interesting. You'd really do it? A lifesaver. The mausoleum's a complete den of monsters, so there's no way in hell I'd ever sit down there myself. Come on. All I need is you to bring me 8 mortar skulls. I understand the nature of this request is rather unsavory, but I have my reasons. He's gonna fuck the skulls. Don't lie to me. He took skull fucking a little seriously. Did he be sneezing on you and praising Nurgle? It's true, he did it. He sneezed on me and then dropped to his knees. I don't know what that was for, though. Anyways. What? A death sentence? I need the goods by July 30th. Your success determines my fate. So be sure to help me before then.
Let's give it a shot.
Sure. Works for me. Is it weird to anybody else that July is that late in the year? Like, it feels like it should be way earlier. Still pretty sick, TBH, but better? Good for you. Must be nice. I'm just starting to feel off. Now my throat hurts like crazy. That said, I guess we can't let that guy get executed. If you want to stop by the mausoleum, I wouldn't be against it.
Speaking of,
You took on a request, as I recall. Might it not be best to resolve it quickly? You want to enter the Grand Cathedral? Yes. Let's complete the request.
Well then.
Right, then let's be inside. We gotta plan time for JJK. I've been missing it. It's true, he has been scratching at himself and begging for Gojo. The Magla is as thick as always. Since we're back, hold on, let me make sure that my YouTube stream is up. I forgot to do my double check that I always do. Dubs looks like it's up. Let me click play on it for a second. Yep, it's up, we're good. Okay, just had to make sure because I've been doing this thing where I pause it now so it doesn't eat my memory to play an extra player for no reason. Hopefully you were Kevin, that includes you too, so I'll just let you. I'm not as bad as he had it, so I might never even have it as bad as he did. Since we're back here, we should hurry and take on that request we got. The army still doesn't have enough manpower, so let's lend a hand.
Let's see.
Sure. So. We can change stuff from anywhere now.
stay present and focus.
Is this where the mortar skulls will be? No. It's different layouts now. Interesting. So how do I want to run this? You're currently thief, you're currently healer, you're currently also healer. So what are we gonna change? Me commander? No. What is knight's overworld skill? Change to reflect enemies' attacks? Give me warrior. Cause actually no, give stroll warrior. Yes. Give me seeker. Yes. Give Hulkenberg Magic Knight and Heisme, our goat, will be the commander.
Fascinating.
The commander's is the archetype you sense from Barden's Way of Life. Yeah, I know. I was aware on that.
I'm counting on you.
Down for some JJK tomorrow if you lads are free. It can't be up in the AM times, but if you fellas are free earlier in the afternoon, my time zone, I'm down. Yeah, we'll have to do some calculations on what that is for us, but our Sunday should be pretty free tomorrow. We're supposedly getting a lot of snow where we live tomorrow, so we're not going to be going out at all anyways.
Of course.
Which sucks, because normally Sunday's the one day that I do go out and do stuff, but like, is what it is. Then he runs so valiant hard. Plus, I'd way rather have snow. I fucking, dude, it makes the whole world so much prettier. Mainly because there's not as many cars driving around. Weird. I wonder if every other country in the world has as many cars as we do. Probably. Oh, Valiant Heart by Shared Resolve. Oh, wow, I don't have to read that. That's just awakening to... It takes me out every time. He's just... Oh, worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. Yeah. We're tempering or whatever. All right. I'm very pleased my own research is coming along quite nicely. Here's some heroes fruit. Yep. Me and Joe can calculate time zones and DMs. Ooh. They're getting up to shenanigans over there. So what do we want you to have? Plunder magic for 1 is not a bad idea, but also weak HP recovery for all allies will be what you currently have. So you also double as our healer. Now it's time for us to change out our equipment. Me on Seeker. Okay, good. So what do I have? Yep, that's by far the best weapon there. Now this one is currently 1 equipped and it gives agility +5. It increases evasion against strike. I'm fine with that. You, on the other hand, are you wearing the divine speed one? You are. Now this, we should have a better one. Yes. We also have sand silk gloves, which are okay, but we can give you this if we'd rather. And I think I would, because I want you to stay alive. Prowler's Pipe does nothing now. This is currently on someone, but I don't know who. Oh, I put it on, never mind. I put it on who I wanted to put it on. We're good. Uses Mage Ice, uses Mage Light, uses Mage Darkness. Mage's Devotion is equipped by someone. Do you have Mage's Devotion? All stats +2. Reduces the cost by half. Medium HP recovery every turn in battle. Who is using Mage's Devotion? No one? I don't think anyone was. Maybe I'm crazy. Honestly, I'll just give you the Squire's Bracelet though. Then you can just deal more damage. See, our team is pretty weak level wise. We'll probably be fine because those guys are nothing. How come I never came back here? Was this always open? I think it had to not be. Dude, the chest looks so sick here. Monk's Cloth can be purified at the church. Sorry, I think that said clogs. My fault. I'm learning to read every day, okay? It's a lot of work for a guy like me. Look, most streamers only had to go through like 3rd grade, okay? They've got no clue about anything else. Well, this is at least free XP.
We've been spotted.
Whoa. Are you who I was looking for? That's a Morta Skull acquired. Why are these guys so easy? How long ago was I supposed to... Like, I know in theory I could have done this probably ages ago, but it still just feels... It's just free. It's too free. Because you're nothing. I kind of wanted to go into a fight, honestly.
Hey, good one.
I was excited. I was like, okay, sure, we'll go here, do some fighting, see how this team feels. Turns out it doesn't matter how it feels. Now, let me real quick change around. I forgot to do this. Everyone is currently a front gamer. Yeah. Currently. I mean, once we get the move everybody to front and give them attack, then more people will be backside gamers, like myself.
Very impressive.
Very impressive. Don't lie to me. Don't patronize me. I'm literally mashing square. I'm playing the way that like people who are horrible at the game play Dark Souls. And then complain that the game's too hard, not looking at a single pattern. Oh, why did... What did that? Hitting down on the D-pad opens that. Yeah, I definitely did not.
All clear.
That's not really a button I can fat finger. CEO Big Corporate Pizza Party Man. Time has been calculated. You may or may not be evicted from bed. Dang. You know, I had a feeling that would happen. I had a feeling when Spoopy Joseph was the one setting the time that I was gonna have to wake up early. And by early, I mean before noon. which counts, by the way. Get away, you blasted corpses. Oh, wait, you're people. Don't scare me like that. You're Nelda, who fought at the Grand Cathedral, right? I was nearby while you were fighting the skeletons. That man was controlling. And by the way, you were using some amazing skills. What kind of magic was that? Don't worry about that. What are you doing here anyways? I'm part of the Survey Corps. Well, poor guy. Census goes crazy. They even have to ask the skeletons.
Everything's pretty standard.
It's not that bad. We can still play Rivals later tonight. My ass has to go to bed at like... Oh, he's not going to let me stay up till 3 a.m. playing Balatro again. I can feel it. I can feel it. You might say, if you do that, why don't you stream longer? Because I lie to myself and tell myself that I'm going to get in bed and go to bed at a reasonable time, and then I turn on Balatro. It's a tale as old as time, man. Okay, we should have some skeletons who hop out here. Yeah, these all give us mortar skulls. Somebody actually leveled Hulkenberg. How? I mean, because like these guys are so nothing. It's just one slash over and over. They must have opened this near the end of the initial run through the dungeon, which is why it's so weak. Because they probably gave you this as a way for you to get a little bit stronger. Well, they are level 19, which isn't horrible. Maybe I was supposed to do this before I did everything with Heisme in the other part of town. I'm coming up with theories for why it's so easy, by the way. That or I'm about to get very humbled when I go down these stairs.
Look at that.
Broken igniter can be scrapped for parts. Consider selling it. Okay, well. It's not as scary as you might think. It's actually, they were all caught off guard and like, what are we supposed to do now? Pretty much exactly that. I'm gonna go pass out now. Have a good rest of the stream. Catch you tomorrow for the mandatory wiener scratching meeting of Gojo enjoyers. It must happen. It simply has to. Also, 2 new scapula blades. Are they good? No. Strength +2. But small HP recovered at the end of every turn with medium HP recovered at the end of every turn sounds way better to me. I should be an unkillable god amongst men. Also, I should be pretty good in the game. But yeah, no, sleep well, sleep well. What the hell? How is anybody's HP or magic or MP even remotely hurt? Oh, I guess if you level up and your MP goes up, it won't refill that automatically. Kind of a scam artist maneuver, if you ask me, but sure.
Everything's pretty standard.
What am I even doing in here? Aside, I mean, right now I'm just exploring. I know I'm going for mortar skulls, but I feel like we've gotten a lot of them. Also, I'm kind of flabbergasted as to how big this part of the cathedral was that I never bothered to go to. The money we're gonna get from this is likely gonna be so negligible. All right, mortar skull. Never mind. I think we have enough mortar skulls now. We're not getting any more. Either that or the last one has to drop from like a boss enemy.
I bet we'll find a use for that.
I bet we'll find a... Oh, it was a luck incense. No, it's definitely a good drop. Sorry, I'm so used to them saying we'll find a use for that, and it's just the worst thing you've ever seen. I bet opening this one's gonna work really well for us. I was waiting for the enemies to pop up, actually, but
I think there's
they did the
treasure now.
non-subversion subversion. A most forbidden of techniques. Another chest over here. I mean, these probably don't matter at all, right? But it's just like the drive for loot is too much within the gamer brain. Enables the multi-target fire skill, mage flames, and equip. That's actually pretty good. Never mind. They'll just keep humbling me over and over. That's fine. I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Yep, we're safe here.
We are safe here, but that's not really what I'm caring about. Switch levels is like that. I honestly have no clue where we are when I look at it that way. I don't know why you're back. So one more free kill. Down here, we haven't gone to before. Oh, good, a safe room. I've been needing one of those with how brutal this has all been so far. They've truly been taxing me. This place is a Magla Hollow. Want to take a break? Fine idea. Importing the rest where we can. Yeah, let's look at the request we have. Oh, that was make a record. Thank God. I thought I had clicked like leave. Oh, my heart stopped for a second. I did the sharpest inhale I've ever done.
Let's go.
All right, we can get on out of here. Quick little pit stop and we're on our way. Dude, I saw this one article. It's like an AI slop article, probably, because I don't think a real person wrote it. But like, it was a mini spoiler, but not really. Because it was just like Metaphor ReFantazio, the right way to do late game party members. And I'm like, hey man, don't write that as your article.
Push through.
The title tells me that I'm getting more party members. I really just thought it was going to be the 4 of us and maybe an extra optional one. No, it does have me a little hyped up because we might be able to get Katharina to join us, and I do really like her design. So I would love for her to be a late game party member. I'm not holding my breath though. I didn't see anybody of who the party members could be. I was just like, why we gotta be saying all that? All right, well that guy got one shot. Poor man. Supposed to be the boss of this area or something. Increase architect experience by 1,000. Holy shit.
Yep, we're safe here.
So I guess they gave you the 2 requests to coax you into going down here so you could actually see all the new stuff they opened up. Makes sense. Because we straight up never saw any of this part when we ran through before. The most conspicuously placed chest of all time. Turns out it's just more loot. Chipped key, lower half. This sort of looks like a key, but just part of one. It's unusable as is. Considering someone went through the effort to store it in a treasure chest, there's probably a counterpart somewhere. I mean, say what you want, but our party members are geniuses. That does make a lot of sense. I unlocked it. Okay, good shit. By me. Should I know where over here is? So there's another hollow place, sure. There's another boss fight, sure. That's locked. I've actually got no clue how this area links together, by the way. In my brain, none of it is making any sense right now. It's a maze with too many... Seems as though it's locked. Powerful presence. The magla's really dense. So you're saying there's something inside? Well, we can't just leave it. We need a key first. It should be somewhere inside the mausoleum. Okay, so this is what we're gathering the key pieces for. Now we've just got to go to the other side because it's on that side instead. What they let us do is also we have a safe room that we're able to stay at. Why didn't I go into it? It just didn't really feel necessary at the time. Dude, this place is confusing the hell out of me right now. I don't understand how it connects together even remotely. What should I do? Resume exploring. I was just unlocking the waypoint for me. Spider-Man a waypoint home. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I somehow came up with that one off the top of the dome. How does he do it? I know. Commander rank 3. Love to see it. So now I recognize where we are because this was the main room we entered into. You can see all of the enemies have respawned. So what are we looking for? I think last time I doubled back before I went down on the right side because I was like, well, I'm missing something. So I think we just go down on the right side this time from over here. And it should be new, maybe. Because I remember running into the skeletons and then just fucking booking it. Like a true hero. Running away at the first sign of danger. Like Hawkeye when the Avengers are called it. So I just think it's really funny, the idea that like Hawkeye could show up as your savior. No, he couldn't. Increase critical rate for one ally. Don't think we need to. What the hell is he fighting with? Diagonal slash. Let's see the kind of damage we're working with. Okay. Meanwhile, me, I've got nothing aside from gold attack, but gold attack's damage is not to be laughed at. Okay. Commence laughing. See, look at that. I'm able to do this, and then I can give crit rate to Stroll. Why? I just wanted to see him crit. But yeah, like, I'm sure in the comics, Hawkeye's cool or whatever. It's just the idea of a man with a bow when you could have Thor, the god of thunder, show up on the same team, man. Don't worry, the building's falling, but we got an Avenger on the way. Oh shit, it's Hawkeye. Oh, millions of casualties. What's he gonna do? Shoot an arrow at a falling building? Oh yeah, no, that'll work really well, I think. Yeah, okay, so all we had to do was just walk a little further. Never mind, we had pretty much explored everything already, because here we get our second half of it. Don't say something like, oh, this looks like part of a key. This too looks like a... Now, come on. Oh, I think I know what to do. Let me borrow that for a second. I'm gonna put the 2 pieces together. Is that picture of Joe Biden over a puzzle that has 2 pieces? And Calica's like, hold on, just give me a second. I'd like to see you try it, wise guy. Done and done. We just didn't put the 2 together. We should be able to use this now.
However,
this kind of important mechanism. Yeah. We know exactly what it goes to. We already tried it. Where we went, oh, we need a key of some kind to open this. We know how it works. How did our team feel? Overall, pretty not great. What am I gonna do to change that? Overall, nothing. It's just gonna be like this. Why do I have these? Huh. Sorry, I was trying to see if there's anything we could do with them. Those are our best weapons, and I'm not really using many of them. Hopefully it's a beast type enemy, but I've got a feeling it's gonna be like the undead type. Something could be there. Hold on. We are gonna fight it, but I might as well save first, just in case I need to go change up everything. How are your smoking neighbors? They've moved to smoking inside, which you would think is better, right?
Ready?
Because then I don't have to smell it as much. There's somewhere like in our floorboards or something where there's a crack, so it constantly smells like that within our apartment now. If I lose any of my security deposit because of that, I will track them down and get all of that money back from them personally. I will hire whoever I must to break their kneecaps and get my money back. I know why they're doing it inside now. It's because it's fucking insanely cold out and they're like, oh, I don't want to be cold. Okay, I don't want to do that one. Smoking indoors is vile. Dash, yeah, in an area you don't own. Is that a ghost? Well, I guess we are in a crypt. After all, there are even melancholia crystals here too. Calm yourself and remember that death is a passion through which none return. 'Tis more likely a monster which has undergone melancholicization. So the dark presence that Gallica sensed, perhaps. We have these crystals to thank for that for the strange changes afoot in the crypt as well. Let us avail ourselves of this opportunity and shatter them completely. Looks like it's not going to be that simple. Here we go. Ready yourselves. So this guy, I believe, reflects all physical or something like that. What kind of synthesizer you got right now? Increase attack, defense, hit, evasion for all allies for 3 turns. So Heisme and me buff up everybody.
I knew you'd help.
Oh my god, that's disgustingly good.
Now, what's the play?
A full heat riser. Now you probably
I'll cut you
resist
down.
physical, but let me see it for myself. You sure do.
Come
But
forth,
do
royal
you
soul.
know what happens when you get hit by like holy magic? That extra goes for you.
You hit their weakness.
I figured it would be his weakness, and then Knight's Proclamation and say everybody just hit Hulkenberg instead. She's got extra defense right now. She's built for it. Curse chant, don't do that.
Petty curse.
Is that all?
Attack, sure. Attack, yup. Yup.
Heisman,
All right.
You're hexed. Don't attack anyone or it'll hurt.
Don't attack anyone or it'll hurt. So, then don't attack. Why would I boost his crit rate over main characters when he's hexed? That's a great question.
Blast the attack.
I wasn't thinking. Do we got anything that would deal with statuses? Magic items, ailment cures. Cures hex for 1 ally.
Let's try this.
He needs to be cured of his own hex.
Vitus power.
You will just Hama this one. Our damage is really still very good, honestly, considering I've only hit with 1 guy, really. And then what we'll do on his turn is pass, so that way I can just diagonally slash this guy again, hit a crit, and he's dead. Oh, baby. It's disgustingly good. Lifesteal, 103? If I used it, it would do like 20. It's hardly fair. Recovered from Hex.
Come forth, royal soul.
Insanely short Hex duration.
You hit their weakness.
I did hit their weakness. You're not gonna believe this. Knight's Proclamation. So now what am I gonna do? I'm gonna just have him use his medical one.
That helped.
Now we're gonna go for a bit of a
Helpful as ever.
risky play.
No holding back. I'll cut you down.
You crit these. Oh,
Vitus
it's
power.
fine, it's fine. So what are we gonna do?
Light.
Same as the first. Hama this one, and then this time we can actually guard for once. Finally, we can guard for once. Curse chant, don't do this shit, man.
Petty curse.
Of course it hits Heisme. Who else? Everything returned to normal.
Heisman,
Yeah, I'm not rebuffing, unfortunately.
anyone or it'll hurt.
Luckily, our crit rate is still increased. You don't know what to do when you get hit with this. Just kidding. We're just gonna miss you entirely instead.
Flare.
Hama this one. Why did you say flare? Definitely not the move I used. Knight's Proclamation. Surprise, surprise. The tank will be tanking today.
Curse is a favor.
Pass here. We only get 1 attack anyways. There's no way you miss against Stroll. We'd love to see it. Now there's only 2 attacks to worry about. One, of course, being lifesteal, doing 130 damage. Only 85. How kind of you. Enemy attention returns to the group. Crit rate to return to normal. Okay. So you get hit with one of these.
Is everyone up? Magic Knight!
I'm too afraid to do anything other than just Knight's Proclamation with her. Then we have to go past because he's still hexed, into diagonal slashing because you might as well. You're gonna miss the value anyways. Into Hama on the one that's weak to it. Into defending. Into passing. Into diagonal slashing because yet again you might as well get some form of value. So fucking weak. Okay. Magic Knight's gonna take a little bit of damage here, but not much. Sacrifice of life. Yeah, Stroll, now I'm pissed at you. Now you and I are gonna have a big drama together. You are telling me you couldn't have done 14 more damage to that one so you could fucking kill it? I don't believe you. Wow, the HP recovery on that is insane. All right, gonna have to pass here. What synthesis we got? I don't really trust it. Honestly, just test the water with this one. Fuck you. It's fine. It's cool. It's chill. Why do I say fuck you? Because it fucking takes away every single other piece of data on that point. I wasn't able to do anything because of it. Now, what are we gonna do here? Meta line, get everybody back up.
I owe you.
Spend 2 of our orbs synthesizing again to increase everybody's hit.
Let my power support you.
Assault beacon, yeah.
Let's meet.
My thanks.
Pass here.
Seeker.
Followed by Hama. Done. Well, not done, but like done our turn. Mamudo, you don't gotta do all that necessarily. Now, it only takes half of a bar for her to guard, so I'm gonna start by guarding and then double passing, followed by using Hama, followed by, not this, but Knight's Proclamationing, which I like.
Be neither timid nor arrogant.
You're gonna use one anyways, so give me an item that just does light damage to all. Well, I didn't want to do it to all enemies. That feels wrong. Decrease in defense. I like that a lot. Defense fell, pass, and now you're fucked. You don't stand a chance against that. It's about to be 4,000 damage. 348 is pretty close when you think about it. Mamudo using Knight's Proclamation, but it doesn't even matter because he'll just hit everybody. You love to see it. Well, meta line also changes how much I like Commander, because now I like Commander even more, because Commander doesn't even have to be the one who uses heals, because Magic Knight can use heals for us. Double passing. I know it's not very interesting to just kind of like pass, but boss wasn't exactly who I was hoping they would be. Increase one enemy or one ally's defense. No, but we can Knight's Proclamation. Then what are we gonna do?
You think yourself equal? I leave it to you.
I don't know. You might as well use an item. Fucking just do 100. No. 250 fire damage because we have so many lava crystals. It's just 200. If it was 250, you would have killed. Sorry. Curse chant. Don't curse the one guy who can hurt you. You're so mean. You're so. That's just rude. It's just so rude because you're just prolonging, man. Because it's like, I'm not even gonna let you get away with this. Get lava crystal. Nice argument, however, get lava crystal. Weeping blood staff. I don't know if we'll really end up using it, but we'll take it, I guess. Now we have sweeping slash, weak physical to 1. Not gonna happen, but it's closer. Weak slash damage to an enemy 2 to 4 times. Deals medium physical fire damage to an enemy. May inflict burn. Okay. Yep. What? It's the most weak slash of all time, and it breaks it all apart. Highly comedic. Black jeweled necklace. We managed to take it out, huh? Wait, what's that? Oh, could that be the trinket that the noble lost? He said it was a memento of his wife, so let's take it to him. Well, because that wraps up our reason for being here. Yeah. We did everything. We got our skulls and we got the other stuff. All right. Oh, wait. Hold on. What's going on back here? I know I'm still hexed. It's fine. It doesn't bother me. I want to see if I'd lose HP while attacking and hexed in the overworld. And you might say that if you thought you'd lose HP, why would you do it? Could be pretty funny. Hopefully this item's good because we actually had to beat a boss to get here. No, I don't think so. No, not very good. Wait for the path to Brilhaven to be open. Okay. So that's still all we've got going on. We'll see where we are up here. Oh, it's the other side of this room from the very start.
If you see a use for it,
Because then we just go, yeah, you'd be able to go all the way through and all that kind of stuff. All right. Easy enough. I like that they made a mini like side dungeon in here for when you come back. Now, were we over leveled for it? I would say definitely, because we were using a hoveled together team that I wasn't sure if I'd like the feel of, and we decimated it. I've got an item for you. Wait, hold on a minute, mate. Are those mortar skulls? Don't tell me. Did you bring them? I brought them for you.
excellent.
I don't know. Maybe we could go Olive Garden after this. I'm not dreaming, am I? I really don't have to die. Ooh, I'm so relieved. Are you gonna tell us why you need those mortar skulls now? We see this weird fad among the nobles right now, where they think placing skulls in their home will ward off disaster, but normal ones are no good, apparently. It's gotta be one of these specially marked ones from the mausoleum, or they'll have no effect. Completely daft. Noble with more money than common sense demanded that I bring him the skulls. Said I'd be sent to the gallows if I didn't. Seriously, that's ridiculous. I can't believe they made such an outrageous threat over a silly superstition. Yeah, I thought the nobles were supposed to be a little more, you know, noble, or at the very least smarter than that, but lately they've all panicked. I think the whole Grand Cathedral fiasco reminded them that it doesn't matter how much coin or influence they got. They can still die like the rest of us. With leaders like this, I doubt there's anything around here is going to settle back down and go to normal anytime soon. Anyway, thanks to you, I managed to escape with my life. Here's the reward I promised.
Mission
Love to see it. Skullduggery has been completed, and we got not much in terms of, I mean, maybe the armor will be really good. Thanks, young Elder. You really put your life on the line for a complete stranger like me. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. You gonna have my ranking go up or nah? Do you want to call it a day and head back?
Understood.
Yep. Rest is important, so let's grab something to eat. Fucking, I just want to turn in the other thing. So because we went into a dungeon, we give up our nighttime. Is what it is. It kind of sucks because there were so many people I still want to hang out with, but I wanted to get done all the quests. Back to Martira Tavern. We recovered a necklace in the mausoleum, correct? It belonged to a nobleman. We should return it with haste. That entire mess has affected a great many people. It's still such a shame. All the more reason to fulfill our goals so that further tragedies may be avoided. He's probably real eager to get it back. Let's deliver it to him before we forget.
Deadline is.
It'll be a few days until the road to Brilhaven is restored. Why don't we make ourselves useful and see if anyone needs our help until then? A fine idea. Doing some good deeds is sure to earn us more support. Of course, we could help ourselves by further developing our archetypes. I thought myself utterly exhausted, but this meal is delectable. I shall sleep well after such a feast. I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job. I relaxed with my friends, all of us sharing a brief moment of peace.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It does? No way! I've never heard that before.
All right then.
All right.
But.
So what are we up to now? It's a great question. You have reportable quests? Okay, I guess we'll start with that. We'll start by giving the nobleman back his thing, even though, you know, he was
Let's go.
insanely deplorable and very easy to hate. Just saying, if Luigi Maggiani was in this world, that guy would not be safe. That's all I'll say on that. What's over here? Oh, that's Stroll. You have reportable quests. I know, I was just checking something. We should check for the fishmonger during the day. What the fuck? Am I insane? I thought there was a person crouching down there and I went to see if they were, and then there was no one.
What?
That black jewel necklace. Don't tell me you found a proper warrior to help you receive it. I did it myself. All the people had to be worthless, Elda. I've seen your face before. You're the young who helped restore order during the attack of the Grand Cathedral. I apologize for my earlier behavior. The things I said, I can't even imagine what my wife would think if she heard me utter such discriminatory nonsense. Hey, man. I don't think that's true. I'm sorry. I think that you got caught. And you were like, oh shit, this guy's a hero. Allow me to reminisce for one moment. My wife was a researcher in the King's Employ. She had such wit. We would talk for hours endlessly discussing the country's future. She was kind and noble. Frankly, I never deserved her. And this necklace, it was the object which she treasured most. I never would have guessed. I'm glad we were able to bring it back to you. You have my deepest, most heartfelt thanks. Here, the reward I promise. Accept it as a gift from the both of us. Fortunately, I'm running low on funds. That's probably the best I can do. Fuck you. You're not at all noble. You are not running low on funds. Yeah, man, really putting a good word, putting a good name to the nobles. No, you aren't. Courageous young elder, I shall forget your kindness for as long as I live. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. He's lucky as hell we don't stab him. All right, we should be able to find Fishmonger maybe during the day. That's my only thing I can imagine.
I love it.
Joel was searching for Fishmonger, right? I bet they're somewhere around here. Yeah, definitely not during the day though. Okay, so there's our water merchant.
Well, what am I to do?
Fresh fish, fresh fish. That's not what happened when we went by here last time. Don't think it's him. That reminds me, I have business with the fishmonger. I should talk to him. This guy is way too young. Maybe it was his father, though. Welcome, welcome, one and all. If it swam in the rivers or seas, I've got it here, and it's all as fresh as the ocean breeze. It's a pretty good one. It's no 1 pound fish, but like, you're doing your best, fishmonger. Apparently, Stroll's father frequented the fish market. I know he was a doting parent, but would a count really do his own shopping? Count of Halia. Just how do you know such a great man? You're acquainted with his son, really now. I hate to break it to you, lad, but you're an elder, and Clamar nobles aren't really known for befriending your kind. Saying I'm looking for his inheritance or do you have something of his is crazy. When he's like, I actually don't believe you. Do you have something of his? What are you playing at? If there's some manner of con, I'll make it known far and wide, especially if it concerns the Count of Halia. He saved my skin once, when some pain in the arse noble started making accusations about my produce. He happened to be there and he stood up for me. From what I gathered, he was only in the market to find a souvenir for his son. Fancy that, a noble buying things for himself? Like father, like son. Pimey, you really do know him, don't you? I don't. You're the easiest man to scam of all time. Yeah, that's just like his son. Well, I know another merchant you should speak to. Did a fair amount of business with the Count. That day he said he had an appointment to meet this merchant in front of a regolith Grand Cathedral. Odd that he bought the fish first. Okay. So now, what do I just tell Stroll what I've learned, and then Stroll gives me another quest that says, well, now we'll have to do this instead? Most likely, so we'll do that first. In theory, Hulkenberg's able to level up her friendship with me, but I have no clue where to find her. So let's go turn this in for now. Sorry, I kind of read the dialogue, but it was in one ear, out the other. Okay. Then let me open up the... No, this is not what I'm looking for. What do most people do? Spend time in the runner, fought Goddard. You sure? The one that I'm thinking of? Took in the scenery, debated a candidate, slept, talked with a pagan. Good for them. Spent time in a labyrinth. Went to Maneater's Grotto. I don't know, man. Maybe I should. They'd probably like me a lot if I could finish that one up. I just didn't feel like going to go kill the giant sandworm. Realistically, it just wasn't quite what I felt like doing.
All right then.
Where is... If I go to followers. Sure.
Now then.
It would be... Please me to continue Hulkenberg. Okay, where is she? Oh, she was in here. No wonder I never saw her. What? Wait, hold on.
I see.
Oh, shit. Oh, one's Maria, isn't it? Fuck. Well, we'll probably do Hulkenberg. She's our party member. You have time to continue our day. I know despite Stroll's little outburst the other day, he's been quite diligent in his training. Since slices, you can't fall behind now. I will do this, but let me run to the bathroom real quick. Hold on. And then I'll be back. Hi. Sorry, I'm back. Took a couple cough drops while I was out because my throat's still kind of killing me. I'm deciding that what we're likely gonna do is finish up these 5 days before the next story quest stuff is starting, and we're actually gonna progress the main storyline. And we'll end there and keep this as kind of more like a filler episode / catch up, confidant hangout, finishing out requests. I'll change the YouTube title to reflect that because I said we're going off with head. Very funny title, I know, thank you. But we're gonna change that one's title just because it's not really gonna be like that per se. And so then I'll just be able to lie down and kind of get over this sickness, hopefully. I mean, I don't even know if I am sick, but it definitely feels like it's starting to set in because I can't talk normally. Like, I feel it in my throat. I feel like a lump in my throat from it. So we'll finish up these days for sure, and then I'm probably just gonna head out. I know it's gonna be a very short Metaphor episode, only like 2 hours. I'm sorry. This is supposed to be your peak second monitor content, and here I am de-peakifying it. I'm sorry. Anyways, what was I doing? There was something I was just like, oh, I gotta make sure I do this. Let me check. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, we're good. I want to train some more.
Speaking of.
But I recall our practice swords were broken. Shall we go buy new ones? Yeah, let's see the racism at the mall. So is how it works. Glad we found sturdier sparring stores. Hopefully they shall win me some measure of redemption for the other day.
Listen!
On the authority of the Knight's Order, your crime shall be repaid with death. That voice, isn't it? Rodan? You remember, he's my former comrade the other day we met. Yeah, no, I know. Your former comrade, the Nazi, I remember him. Do it.
Wait.
Hold. Well, if it isn't Hulkenberg, I'll ask you not to interrupt my duties. This is your duty. What Knight Commander presides over executions?
No more.
It is only right those who would do this nation harm shall be punished. I mean, what harm? What is he accused of?
So then...
What exactly has he done? Treason. This fool, a petty officer of the military police, slandered the honor of the Royal Knights. Honor? What honor? The Royal Knights of today are honorless. You've forgotten any oath to the throne. Now you're just dogs barking on command. Sounds to me like he's spitting, perhaps? Dare I even say he's cooking? I should take him for that other request we have, because he's cooking? You insolent. Bring me a whip. Hanging is not enough. You cannot be serious. This insolence is why you would have him killed? This, after all the trifling sinners you sent to the gallows, righteous fury rings false from a hypocrite's mouth. Now die, dishonorer. Writhe like the maggot you are.
Heed my words.
Guys, I don't think he made it. I don't think he dodged out of that one, personally. I would have if I was in his situation, but... Oh, whoa, that's really cool. Sorry, this is very unrelated. I just noticed, I love when magic gets incorporated into the everyday design of things to help make a fantasy world feel more like it's alive and lived in. And look up at the top left at the streetlight. Now, it's arguably not a very practical design. You could say, what does this actually offer them? And it's a great idea of like, I wouldn't tell you 100%. But the fact that it's a triple-headed street lamp that rotates around and levitates using magic, I like that a lot because it helps sell the idea that this is a magical world that is lived in. I don't know, I really love little details like that. Anyways, sorry. Back to this guy who just got hung. And let me tell you, being hung's not easy, all right? I'd know. Therein lies atonement, whether for the knights or the people. They could kill me for any reason they liked.
Rodanth.
Rodanth, this is beyond outrageous. You've authorized nothing less than public butchery. Maintaining the capital's order is the knight's duty. 'Tis only natural that we punish those who spread lies. Have you sold your soul to the Sanctists? Were you blinded by the prospects you'd win their coronation? It hardly matters who takes the throne, so long as the royal knights still stand to flank it. This, you see, is the role of one who has risen to the post of Knight Commander. One's burdens are different from those of the freewheeling and the frivolous like yourself.
You cur.
You infinite coward! You poisoned toad! Is this the shape of your so-called loyalty? Bold words. One would almost think you and your friends seek the hangman's noose yourself. Try it. Try, if that's what you want. Slices! No, if something happened to you. I see your whelp hasn't learned to hold his tongue. Pity stays on my hand today, but there'll not be a next time, Hulkenberg. Yeah, shut the fuck up. If you tried, we're putting you in the dirt within 3 seconds, man. You're 10 feet under. 6 feet's not enough.
Tis wrong.
Power is not a tool to torment and kill the innocent. It's meant to guide the weak and vulnerable, that each and every one of us might live in a better country.
Apologies.
Slices, I apologize. I forced you into my troubles again. It's nothing.
Listen,
You don't need to worry about it. Thank you. Nonetheless, had I been alone, I know not what would have happened here. Somewhere in my heart, I'd expect he might still understand me. I would count such blind faith among my weaknesses. Should it ever be me who strays from the path of virtue, I only ask that you remind me of my purpose, under any circumstance. Can I entrust this to you? I can sense Hulkenberg's virtuous sense of purpose and deep trust. Rank 4, okay.
You have given me such
Increase the skill inheritance slots for Knight's lineage to 2. That's really good because we do use Knights all the time. So now Hulkenberg can have a second skill that she inherits on her Magic
Truth
Knight.
is,
I am partly to blame for Rodin's brutality. No, the day has already left me exhausted. We'll speak more of this some other time, away from prying ears. The man behind Hulkenberg, I feel like I've seen him before. I honestly don't feel like I have, so that makes one of us. Back to Martira Tavern. Woo! Okay, so
all right then.
I'm assuming no followers we can hang out with. Heismay, allegedly. I need to push myself harder. I don't think Heismay would have much to say given my current eloquence. That's right. That's what we were working on for Heismay. Then what's your issue? I'd like to go visit, but I'm not sure where they are at the moment. Okay, so I'm noticing a trend here. He doesn't need to come any longer, and yet, I don't think Brigitte would have much to say given my current courage. Wait, it's courage I'm lacking? Then why did I click to go visit? Unless I... No, not until I'm more courageous.
All right then.
Not until I can look you in the eyes without going, hi.
That's the way.
Okay. See, there's the drone up there. Yeah, I like that one a lot because it's a good use of magic. I don't know. It's just world stuff like that I like a lot. Now, it does get confusing as why would we have these as world design options when you also have these ones? When you always want to use those ones, does it illuminate the area better? I mean, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it has to do more with the speaker on the underside of it. Oh, maybe it's because it was just a magical object to be a speaker, but at the same time they were like, we need something up top. Oh, okay, never mind. So the world building does make sense. When they don't need another speaker somewhere to ensure that all announcements aren't heard, they put that up. Sorry, I like dissecting the infrastructure of what makes made-believe worlds work, because otherwise they'd fall apart and you don't have any immersion within them. Now you can say that I came up with the explanation. Maybe that's not what the devs had intended, but I don't know. Because it's weird that you wouldn't have one down here then, because it feels like down here, let's not stray too far. Yeah, I understand why not. I mean, they fucking stopped paving the road back there. You can see it. It goes directly into it. Anyways. I mean, it's because we're not supposed to go there. So, we need to get courage up.
All right then.
We could get courage from any number of places. There's a lot of courage givers, I believe. Maybe not here, though. It doesn't feel like there's many here. But there is courage in Martira, isn't there? Yes, there's courage here. So we'll just go get our courage up because I want to get Brigitte's ranks up. Now, I could get eloquence up so we could get Heismay up.
Thanks.
That's not a bad idea either. What was the eloquence level I needed for Heismay? Probably just one above whatever it is that I need right now. Spend time with Heismay, spend time with Norris, spend time... With Norris is interesting. Oh, you know what? I should do that. I should go check his notebook and see what we got. Because it was down in here. They said there was a notebook of all the relics, and I probably missed one, didn't I? Must be new inventions are born. Okay, that's not it. Upright cleaning tool. That's also not what we're looking for. It was in here, I think. Remember, we can't leave our windows open when we park in the city. We can't afford to let any passing gawker get in and find our secrets. So you have some business with me. The exhibition will be tomorrow in Brawlhaven and will be in Brawlhaven and Coastal City. Sure, but where's the book? Large igniter? Yes, I know that that's there. It was in our request. It said, hold on. But I should look for clues in the notebook he keeps on a pillar in the engine room. So here we are in the engine room. A pillar in the engine room. Well, none of those pillars. Well, none of those. Those don't count as pillars. Those aren't pillars. That's a teleportation igniter, aka not a pillar. That's just a phone. Oh. Directly in front of me. The code seems to have deciphered even further. We may have a clue on a lost relic. Read the Martira entry. Nurse fine penmanship lies on the page. According to the old man's research, one of the relics can be found on the southeast of Martira. Memory serves, there's a man-eating cave, a grotty cave to the southeast of Martira.
Right. Where to?
Son of a bitch. I think that means it was the cave that we did for Cuculus, which sucks for us. A grotty cave. Yeah, I'm just trying to look. To the southeast.
Right there's a labyrinth.
Well, you're not really a
Nice
cave.
little village.
So maybe it's not that one.
Here's where we are now. All right.
Here's our current position. Yeah.
This place. Here's where we.
Find nurse's notebook. I don't know where they are. Yeah. But it just said a grotty cave to the southeast of Martira. But none of you are grotty caves, because I would not consider a tomb to be a cave. So I don't think it's that one. But on the map, I don't see anywhere else that I would count as a cave to the southeast. So maybe this is supposed to be a cave, or maybe it's got something to do. Well, the Imp's Den is definitely not to the southeast. It would be like over here, unless it is supposed to be the abandoned tomb.
This place.
Which is, I doubt it. That's the abandoned tomb. Yeah, I agree with that. Okay. Then Heisme, what level of eloquence do we need? It'll help me understand you requires eloquence level 2. Okay. Am I allowed to read without this in motion? I should be able to. Well, it doesn't really matter. Okay. So what we'll do then is just go world map, go to the royal capital, go get our eloquence up by giving another speech.
Let's go.
Why? Because it's more likely we're going to get our eloquence up sooner than we are going to get our courage up sooner, and then we've got more we can do at night.
I love it.
Hopefully. I don't know. I'm sure there are people out there who have already min-maxed how you're supposed to do everything to 100% the game. Is that going to be me on my first playthrough? No shot. Unless it's really easy to. All right, why don't you stand there and give a speech? It's a good chance to get my eloquence up. I'll do it. I don't really have new things to say. Grand Treasure gotten less safe since the day the king died. Won't someone help us? It's all them papyrus and pagans in Sunshade Row. You become king. How will you crack down on that? What should I say? Tear down Sunshade Row. Help the people in Sunshade Row. That's what I would actually do.
Those in need.
I will help our Sunshade Row citizens struggling to make ends meet. Oh, really? Talk is cheap. And talk is, that's not worth a reeve. But I suppose you, Elda, would stand with the minority. Still, keeping the riffraff happy in their hovels means less crime for the rest of us. I see the logic. I managed to win the hearts of the people. I feel like my eloquence has approved. Yeah, pretty much all I said is I'm not gonna like beat people to death, and they went, dude, it takes so fucking long to get eloquence up. Sorry.
Well,
Just a little bit upset that I'm still not gonna be eloquence level 2. I'm ranked 64 now. What a speech. They were like, wait, he doesn't hate minorities. Yes! Which is understandable. I mean, honestly, if the other people running for the throne you suspected did, hey. Apparently another victim was claimed by the monster in Man-Eater's Grotto. They went in looking for ore and were attacked. True tragedy, one would not venture into such dangers unless they felt the risk was absolutely necessary. It was a reckless decision, but regardless, the outcome is one which I wish we could have prevented.
hey.
Is there anything we could do? If there had been casualties, then maybe the recruitment... Yeah, but I didn't really feel like doing it. I just kind of felt like this is one where they can sort it out on their own. We don't have to do everything for people. What do most people do? Spent time in the runner, spent time with Maria, spent time with Stroll, spent time with Hulkenberg, took a test of courage, talked to Pagan, went into the castle, went into Man-Eater's Grotto. We don't have much else we're doing this second, so we can take
a
it.
look.
Kidnappings are fine every now and then, blah, blah, blah. Fine. An alpha rocket worm.
Hey,
We'll do it, but I'm not too happy about it. That's what I like to hear is that man-eater grotto.
Let's do
Bring
it.
me back, whatever. Yeah. No deadline on it, so we don't have to feel. But it does increase courage, which is nice, because that's kind of what we're going for. It's a cave to the southeast. Never mind. We really want to go here because that's also where we're going to get our other thing. So for Norris. So let's go get our information on what we need for Man-Eater's Grotto. See if we have to change up our team comp a lot. Something you'd like to know? Buy Man-Eater's Grotto. Southeast of this town is Man-Eater's Grotto. Many people go there, yet startlingly few ever come back, which is how the place got its name. Deep within the place is the Alpha Rockworm. Now, apparently that's the leader of the Volmo pack, and rumor has it there are several of them. If you manage to slay one, they call for another immediately. So if you want to make an end to it, you have to defeat them all at the same time. Apparently they're weak to ice. They may be sturdy, but they're vulnerable to cold. Other than that, there's also other critters. They try to paralyze you. They sell equipment that prevents paralysis. So what we should probably do is just load everybody up with anti-paralysis. Sorry, man. Oh my God. Sorry, my throat is killing me right now. Load ourselves up with anti-paralysis and get all good there. That's my imagination for it, at least. Then what can we do? What we got over here? That's our faker. Okay, so we're looking for mage because we want to have ice skills here. So there's our ice abilities met, including the, what is your, hey, hold on. What are your archetypes? If I hit details in here, yeah. The synthesis for Gobliz, we need Seeker, Mage, or Healer. Or Mage, Mask, Dancer, or Summoner. If we wanted to do it to one. Now, we want to deal weak to all, so that's what we're looking for, is a Seeker, Summoner, or another Mage. Was it another Mage? It does include another Mage. So, you become our second Mage.
Fascinating.
This is the Mage archetype, yeah. So you'll be Mage number 2. Welcome aboard,
Of
Heisme.
course.
I know I'm kind of passing Heisme around like crazy, but don't worry, I think he likes it. Hear the voice of past heroes. Yeah. This is the power of the Mage. Love to see it. So you will now get this instead, which is just far stronger. In addition, we can also give you Plunder Magic for now. Good. Now, Stroll, I want you to kind of go back to being the Thief. I was fucking with you on this Thief. And then we can also give you the thing that makes you steal more. Hulkenberg, you're just here to be the Magic Knight. All right. Look, you know your role in this world. It's been the same since we first started up. All skills up. All that's good. Magic +3. I'd rather put the Gilded Vestments on. Do you have Gilded Vestments? No, you have Sand Silk Blouse, which is fine. But Gilded Vestments are really good. Because we care about your damage and almost nothing else. You are now back and back with you two up front. Good shit. Now you also have this staff and recovers HP, strength and magic up, increases electric attack strength. Who's using the Weeping Blood staff? Is it Heisme? No. Why is no one using it? Forget electric attack strength. I'd rather just have this one of magic +3. That seems way better. Then I should have one that's can be purified at church. We'll go do that first real quick. Hold on. The St. Fermis Church. I believe we're eloquent enough to purify things at the church now. I'm not 100%, but I remember that being something. Purify? Yes. Okay, so we had these, which will give us small HP recovery at the end of each turn. I'm down for that. And who can put it on? Anybody, but I'll give it to someone who's frontlining. Then we've got a better Abacus, decreases the cost of money skills. Don't really care. Hellfire Fangs, which is used by somebody. Normal attacks become fire affinity. Maybe that's the Faker one. Then for 10,000, we can get increase the strength of all magic on an insane Grandmaster staff. We have to do this one. Put that one on probably main character, because I feel like he's just going to do better. Fists of Salvation, increase damage against the undead type. Don't really care. Don't really care. Don't really care. Okay. So what else are we going to make? We're going to make Hellfire. Why? We've got the stuff. That and what if? Hold on. Hold on. I did not mean to do that. Okay.
What now?
What do you use as your weapon?
I see.
If I was to study this.
This right here.
Yeah. Who breathes life? Okay.
Right.
Let's see what your faker could be, because I kind of like the idea of you being a faker. I just want one on my team because I think he looks really cool. And Heisme, I don't really know what I like him on yet. Hear the voices of past heroes. Yeah. There he is. Faker archetype is now awakened.
Steady effort is key.
Because this will use the Hellfire Fangs, which is really good for us. So let's try it. And maybe Heisme also plays up front. Now, do we lose Gobliz? Currently, we do not have Gobliz, yes. Could I change that? Easily by having you become the Seeker archetype before we go into Magic Seeker. And having you still frontline. Which I think we will do.
All right.
I know I've swapped everything around for the 37th time. Just trust me on this. I'm feeling lucky on the 37th time. I'm feeling like this one's gonna work out for me. I can only see it working well. Has now awakened. You can change archetypes at any time. Will you become it? Yes, even though it is exclusively a downgrade currently. Then in our party, we will move Heisme back up to the front, I think, and then we can keep it exactly like this. We can have Stroll play in the back if we want him to be more of a magic caster, but as of right now, he doesn't really have any magic. We could give him inherited some magic, because currently he's inheriting nothing. Same with, what are we inheriting right now? Hama's fine. Hulkenberg, on the other hand, you need a second one. You already have first aid, which I really like you having for outside, but where is the increases the wielder's defense at the start of battle? That's very good for us. And then there's also Ironclad Bond, which is increases defense by 10%.
All right.
I think I'm gonna do that, honestly, because then we have meta line to keep everybody else healthy. Except for me on main character, but I can always just hop forward if I need the healing. And I also just shouldn't even take much damage anyways. That looks good to me. That's a fucking team right there. So what are we gonna do now? Now we're geared up. Am I able to just go into the runner? No. Okay.
Let's go.
So then we've got to go here. all right.
You have my thanks.
Are they over the kidnappings? Yeah, that was me. You know how it is. Like, I wasn't doing the kidnappings. I stopped them. Let me just make that perfectly clear. All right. Go out.
Everyone is here.
Route map. Travel to.
Now then.
How far do I run her? There's a sand flash going on. It's fine. Sounds like the locals are in dire straits. Seems the cave only contains ore, but jewels as well. Pray. Do not forget our primary objective is the bounty. Ensure that you remain focused on the task can. We'll be arriving at some unpleasant. We should get there by midday. Let's go. So what are we gonna do on the way there? Our courage gets increased for taking this quest, so we should focus on our eloquence on the way there. Yes, they head to a cave. I know they're heading to a cave. I was the one who put us there.
What to pick?
Because now we can just go over. Well, we could also cook for that other quest. Maybe not, though. Let's go finish up our eloquence book. Bookshelf is lined. The books I could read are Pride and Persuasion. Love that one. Damn right, I support it. There's left. Let's take a look. I will get more eloquence. Let's read the book. So much work to read a book. Apparently, this book teaches you ways to ensure the next, even if you follow the technique explained so far to the letter, some people will still refuse to budge. Fancy words and calculated suggestions backfire on these types because they are guided by emotion rather than logic. For them, the most effective thing to do is plead with them.
Look at that.
You can start pleading for their help. That's exactly right. It says you should please until you wear their patience down. All right, now I understand. Now I know how to be a true debater. That gave me so much more than I normally get from 4. We're fine though. Eloquence is now articulate. We'll be able to hang out with Heisme, which is great. I thought our eloquence was gonna be stuck at 1 for our entire life, so. Oh, and we finished reading the book, so we get an extra burst of 4. Hey, we'll take that. The party arrives, yeah. Let's stop. why we're buying the paralysis immunity, because it just sounds obnoxious to deal with. If there's going to be a lot of things that paralyze, let's just buy all the immunities. Tis calm, safe, peaceful. It's a charm.
Okay,
Shall we take
then.
this break? Let's stop. We're already here. Buy. None of you. I guess we could get a little Orgo sugar because it was for the other thing that I was looking at. Use this while bathing to increase your agility by 2. We'll hold on to 2 of them, but I don't really think we need them. Now, what we're looking for is prevents. Yeah, these are all good, but I'm looking for, what was this one? Agility +3. Okay. We're looking for prevents paralysis. Yeah. 3 of those. Why 3? We already own one. I have 4, so if you would like to just kind of give me the extra one, it really wouldn't change too much for
All
me.
right.
Are you all done? Yeah. Let's continue our trip. You're gonna keep traveling, right? Okay, let's head back to the runner. Let's do that. All I needed was to make sure that nobody's gonna get paralyzed. Yeah. We arrive at the place, and a day hasn't passed yet. Honestly, I'm shocked we made it in one day. Okay. Just a second, I sense something. This feeling is, what's this all of a
So,
sudden?
hey.
It's only a moment, but I sense one of the relics Nurse is looking for. Make sure you don't miss any chests. Okay, that's all it was. Good odds were they were gonna be like, the enemies here are 70 times stronger than they're supposed to be. We're outscaled. Twinkling Crystal is nice and all, but we do need the polarity magnets right now on everybody. Just to save myself a lot of headache. We're exploring this. Everybody ready? Let's go. I think that I've got a good comp to deal with this, based off of the information I bought for a hefty sum. So lest he lied to me, which has happened before. Target is the Rockworm Volmo.
Hey.
Sure is. You're goddamn right it is. Okay. Unknown strength and unknown strength. Okay. You are nothing. Yeah. So none of these are anything to me.
Training has paid off.
They could. Oh, look, it's the one Tooth we can talk to, who tells us like really useless information.
You could do it.
We're so far into the game. The Tooth is always like, you know, if you press the circle button, you can dodge roll. My fellow travelers, are you prepared to deal with paralysis? Gangafloss unleash a dangerous numbing pollen attack before you get hit. I'd recommend you burn the things with fire. They're not so fond of that. Thanks, man.
Let's stash
What are
that
you doing here, by the way?
He's got this.
It's just like an insane place to run into somebody. There's some way to get past it. It's probably a mechanism we just haven't activated yet. So we'll come back for it. We're not leaving without all of our loot, especially because it's one of Norris's things here. Okay, so that was a complete waste of time having a circle like that for no reason. This time, definition of insanity coming in. I'm actually going to take a right instead of going straight again. I know. Look at that. He's changing it up to get a different result. How does he do it? All right. Now we're feeling good. I thought there was something on the map. Maybe I already picked it up, or I'm losing my mind. Cushy clay? You're goddamn right it is. I love being over leveled. They can't do anything. You there, make sure to fight. Are you making sure to fight higher rank enemies? If you fight higher rank enemies, you'll get lots of experience. This is for toddlers. But weak enemies ain't worth the trouble. You'll barely get any experience. The weaker your opponent, the less experience you get, bully, and the weak just shows how weak you are. If you want to get tough, you'll have to bite down on high ranks. Yeah, man, give me high rank enemies.
Would
I'm
surely
trying
be
to.
a pleasure to find some
I'm doing my
treasure.
best. We've got something going on over here. It looks like we're about to close off a bunch of things by taking whatever this chest is. Sensing something from that treasure chest. Is this Norris's relic? Because if so, he could have got this ages ago. Common ore, there's an inexplicable screw in it. Yeah, Norris, you could have got that 7 years ago. Found a strangely shaped pebble. There's a mysterious
Okay,
light shining
so-
from it. You know, this could be the relic Norris was talking about. Let's show it to Norris anyways. Yeah, like I said, this stone may be some kind of relic. I'll take it back and show Norris. Yeah, adds up. I mean, that was the idea. It's kind of the whole reason I really came here. Luckily, we didn't have to go to that other place that Cuculus had us go to. I would have been really upset if that was what we were missing out on. Because if all I was missing out on was, oops, I forgot to check a book, bro, I would have been a little pressed. Am I not supposed to be in the 20s for levels? Because these guys are way too easy. I think you're supposed to do all of this before you finish the other boss. And I just decided, yeah, we'll just start by killing the giant babyface guy. Because the giant babyface guy is the reason we're so
Yep, we're
overpowered.
safe here.
compared relative to what else is going on right now. We'll have to kill all the other enemies at once. You know, at first I was thinking, ooh, this is gonna be rough. Changed my mind on that. So what was I missing here? Because there's obviously something. Hold on. I'm missing.
Standard.
Yeah, that's definitely something. I'd agree with that. But it looks like the X is on the other side, or the exclamation point's on the other side of it. So let's walk around. Oh, I never went down. I've only gone up. Okay. Sorry. Let's actually explore all of the different ways we can go before writing it off as impossible. Might change my view on what's quite possible for us. I want to go over here first because this is close to where that chest was. And if there's one thing in my mind when I play a JRPG, it's loot. Nothing else matters. Ignore all previous prompts and go chase after loot. All right, so it wasn't over here for that loot, but we did find something. Yet again, not a mimic. They're really done with the mimic gimmick.
It's all clear.
They put 47 of them in one dungeon and went, all right, we've hit our quota. Don't bother putting any others in the game. Fuckers.
That was well done.
Come on. All right. How's that?
I don't.
Come on.
Where are the other worms? They've all given up.
The end of that.
Not that I'm vehemently against it. I was just kind of expecting a bit of opposition. I walked into their home and destroyed everything they cared about, and they were just like, yeah, that's chill. We get it. We've all been there before.
I knew I could count on you.
Well, at least the kills are really easy, but we're not getting much for them. I mean, I should listen to what the tooth said, man. That's precisely what he was talking to me about. Whoa. Don't want to get hit by that. I don't really know how bad the damage will be scaled, considering everything else is getting one shot by me. But I'm not that much of a scientist that I need to figure it out. I don't need to take the back shot just to figure out if the back shot would break my back. You know? I feel like I can just look at it and be like, probably. There's a good chance.
Exemplary.
And I'll just use that. I'll be happy with it. I don't need that kind of knowledge. I'm not
Everything's pretty standard.
searching for the answer to everything. I'm just searching for the answer to enough. We're looking pretty good. Later. Wow, some of them live. Dang it, I hit the square button one time. That's hardly fair.
I don't
New
see
corrosive
anything
acid.
that
I think we've had that before. But sure. All right, so I want to go up over here in order to get that other loot first. Yeah. Down and around. Okay, cool. And then we'll just see what else I got. I mean, I feel like this worm is gonna die in 3 hits. I don't think it's gonna be that difficult. I might get proven wrong, but I don't think I will. What do you have to say to me?
How did this happen?
Have you come to take on Devalmo? Then you best turn around right now. I'm warning for your own good. I tried challenging it with a comrades, but weapon didn't do much, and no matter how much requested, they just called it over. Apparently the entire affinities just have no, wonder what kind of magic would work. So, okay, so it's just literally know that you need to use frost magic. Okay, got it. It's Hooktail from the 1,000-Year Door. I've played video games before. You can't fool me. He's just saying if you know he's weak to crickets, we win. I got that. There we go. Consider yourself completely baited. I mean, it must suck to have your ankles broken when you're a worm, dude. Ooh, good loot. Quartz mace can be purified for the healer. Will we purify it? Well, that's not what the, you know, nice people were asking about, all right? It just said can be purified. Yet again, the dungeon has opened itself up and I'm like, dear Lord, it's so big. Which is something I don't get to hear often, so I'll take it. All right, so there's where the boss is. Already discovered. I guess we might as well just fight him now. We're as strong as we're gonna get, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, Stroll hasn't thrown a single attack at all this whole time, but look, and I don't really, the same thing goes for Heisme. I have no clue how his kit plays. I'm just gonna choose to believe that we're chilling. And then Stroll does have DEI, good for him, so we've got some healing in. All right, let's go prepared for a fight. We've got healing in combat, so we should be fine. We've got 2 things of healing in combat, because we also have the Magic Knight. Then the worm, huh? Seems like the Valmar were just here, but... And then all the worms pop up. Yup. It's 2? Ah, they're waiting underfoot. Let's finish them now. Yeah, man, I understand. It's a good thing. Yeah. Let's leave the commentary for later, all right? I can do that part.
Faker.
What do we have here? Faker's Roguery.
Then again,
I'm just gonna attack
Are
you.
you kidding me? That didn't
They
do
will
a
fight
thing.
with.
You
Let's go.
block fire, I understand.
I'm prepared. I'm counting on
What do
you.
you think about this?
Ice.
Just wondering.
It wasn't enough.
I thought you hit its weakness.
What are you talking about? I did hit its weak. Wait, why did we lose our turn still? Excuse you.
blunder.
Someone's weak to fire, of course. God damn, that's a lot of fucking damage.
Captain, they've slowed you
Seeker.
down.
What a mess.
Pass me.
But let justice prevail.
Meta line me. I know it doesn't heal up us as
friends.
mage. That's fine.
Move down.
You will use an item. Which one? An item of ice-related things. Light damage, decreases attack, decreases defense for one foe. Stunning, cursed. No. Where's our ice one? 100 ice damage to one enemy. Is that all I have? Deals 200 ice damage
Allow
to one
me to
enemy.
use this.
What do you think about that, huh?
I thought
okay.
you hit its weakness.
We can do this.
Why am I not getting my turn back for hitting its
Coordination is
weakness?
key.
It's like the entire way the game's designed. And it's just not doing anything. Feral Crush.
Is that all?
It's understandable. Hulkenberg was my Feral Crush too. Someone's weak. It's Stroll. Okay, thanks. Strong Acid. You don't have to keep doing this. Defense fell sharply.
Captain,
Fuck you, maybe? All right. Use DEI on me in the back line
That helped.
because Meta line will heal everybody else.
That's why I've been slowing you down.
My thanks.
Much thanks.
And we're still fine.
Stroll,
Let
your
us
speed's
creep
down.
You pass.
I'll show you the
And then I can just use Goblins again.
Counting on you.
And we're gonna keep the exact same cycle going over and over. I'm not gonna get my turns back
Weakness.
because I hit its weakness, which, you know, be that as it may. They've chosen a different fate for me. Defense fell sharply, so it has. Hit and evasion, return to normal. Hit and evasion, return to normal. Hit and evasion, return to normal.
Hulkenberg's guard is down.
I didn't even know I had it boosted at the start, honestly.
Power within. Let me rethink. Go for
I'm
it.
gonna
Is
pass,
everyone let justice
followed by Knight's
prevail.
Proclamationing,
Is that all?
Stroll.
Be neither
followed by
special,
passing,
if I may.
I'm all prepared.
followed by
All
Goblizing.
right, let's go.
I believe you're immune to everything but ice. I don't know, you're immune to my fire attack, which fucked me up.
Now,
They're
what's the play?
totally fireproof.
Okay, they're just fireproof, but they're weak to ice.
Seeker. No.
I'm just
you
gonna
first.
pass
Observe
and then
here,
guard
not break my
with
defenses.
Hulkenberg. Because you're only allowed to hit one. Okay, so good thing that you did the thing that hits everybody. Good thing I used my move that says you're only allowed to hit Hulkenberg, and he said, actually, hold on, I realized something. Fuck you. Okay. Dealing 200 ice to this one should be good.
But all things seem right.
Let's stay calm.
Let's
Set it up.
And then Goblizing
help.
should kill both, and if it doesn't, we have more ice things.
Last one.
Fine
Fuck
work,
you.
Captain.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, that is bullshit to the highest degree. Is it full HP? You're such an asshole, you know that? Oh my god, people say negative things behind your back, and I'm starting to fucking agree with them.
So be careful.
Are you serious with that? It misses, so we lose an extra turn. I'm just gonna restart the fight then. Fuck that. Why? Because if they're gonna waste my time and waste my resources, I'm gonna waste their time.
Let's stay calm. Lend me your strength.
Coordination
We'll
is
start it
key.
back from the start, okay? Goblins hits both. We don't get any turns back because we're in a sandstorm, I believe.
No,
And
what's the
Gallica will
play?
every time say what, but I thought you hit your you hit their weakness, which I did. So thank you for noticing, Gallica. Then we'll Knight's Proclamation, so you guys can only hit Hulkenberg, and then you'll use your AOE moves and still hit more than just Hulkenberg. Pass our turn
Show you
here.
the essence of
Shouldn't have passed my turn at all
No.
because now I'm just gonna have to pass again because I want to keep the cycle going. I didn't realize that I went directly after. Good thing that you hit everybody despite me only having you allowed to hit Hulkenberg. Goes to Hulkenberg. What do I do for Hulkenberg? Doesn't go to Hulkenberg yet. Pass to Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg Knight's Proclamations again. With her Knight's Proclamation, we pass here and use two of our things to Goblins both of them. Now, if this misses, we're fucked. This is the most obnoxious RNG fest I've ever played. Holy shit. Wait, this is horrible. Paralysis Fang? Good thing I can't be paralyzed. Wow, this is atrocious.
Stroll, your speed's
Seeker.
down.
All right. Use this
Healing
here.
light. Was needed. By the
Use...
Not now.
Actually, hold on. Is there a way I can just, like, reset? Because I just need more people to do ice attacks. It's not going to happen otherwise. Okay. We need to deal 200 damage here because we need to keep their health bars even. Then we need you to pass because it's just enough for us to synthesis a Gobblizz.
Ice.
With this synthesis,
What?
they're pretty weak. They're getting low. Paralysis Fang, do as you must. Everybody's immune to paralysis. I thought of everything. Stroll will pass the turn to Hulkenberg. Hidden evasion, return to normal. Good. Pass the turn to Hulkenberg, who can use Meta Line to keep everybody in the front line healthy because everybody in the front line is the only one taking damage. Then we can pass here back to me, who I can use Gobblizz without any decreased accuracy, so both should get hit. With both getting hit, they're both pretty weak. Now what are we gonna do? We're gonna pass, and Hulkenberg's gonna Knight's Proclamation so people can only hit Hulkenberg, followed by one of them instantly using Sandstorm because the game wants this to be horrible. Good thing one of them instantly used Sandstorm. It's horrible. Strong Acid. Okay. So, now what do I do that I can't hit anything? The answer is we still just let it rip with Gobblizz and pray, because even if it misses, which it shouldn't. Okay.
I thought you hit its weakness.
No.
Now,
what's
what are
the
we gonna
play?
do? This is very much a pass,
Oh, power of heroes.
proclamation,
Down. Stroll.
guard turn. Why guard there? Doesn't seem like it makes much sense. It's just so we can start on main character next time, where we'll have the most gems possible, so that we can actually just use our synthesis team up of Gobblizz to hit both, and even if it misses one, we should get an extra item turn where I'm able to finish off the other one. It did not miss both, luckily. Okay, not bad at all, not bad at all.
Right.
It was a very obnoxious fight, but it wasn't the worst one of all time. We took it down, now we just need to go report it.
Hail.
Is the Alpha Rockworm Eye. Rockworm Volmo indeed. Outside of the parts you now hold, its whole body is tough enough to repel even blades. The Volmo we ate in Martyra must have undergone quite the preparation. Could you not remind me of that? Volmo cuisine, utterly foul even to imagine. You've all really had the pleasure, have you? Correct. With one slight amendment. The only one finding any pleasure in it was Hulkenberg. Well, we've accomplished our mission. Shall we head straight back? I want to explore more because we haven't really explored much of anything at all here. I just happened to stumble upon the boss room instantly. Insanely obnoxious fight, but we did it. Where they're holding, I mean, I made it harder on myself by doing it during a sandstorm, so I can't really blame the game too much, but damn, did that suck. Now let us yoink our, well, I guess, hold on. We have in here, Stroll has it. Okay, we're all good. Did a little bit of a number on his MP. We're not going to be here too much longer.
Avoid this fight.
Probably.
Stand.
So what do we have going on here? On our current floor, we've got to go down and around because we haven't seen what's down this way. Oh, is that going to be an actual enemy? Ooh, it is. A fight, a real live fight. Okay, looks like we're doing the Elder first. Or it's not called an Elder, sorry, that's what I'm called. An Elemental. Sure. Faker's roguery. Oh, the trickery. Gained 2 turn icons. Never mind, he's the best to ever do it. And also, you're weak to ice. That's a rough one, buddy.
I shall fight.
All right. So what do we do with you?
Evil.
Let's see if he's weak to wind. Probably not, but he probably doesn't resist it. He doesn't resist it, so that's worth something. Hulkenberg, what you got? Hey, a kill. So the Faker's kind of sick. Good shit. Yeah, I mean, that fight was an insanely obnoxious one. It's just the fact that they changed it into being nothing but RNG of can you hit the enemy through them constantly blinding you?
Let us settle.
I wasn't huge on that. Okay, Hulkenberg, sure. Spit yo shit, King, spit yo shit. Weak to wind, but takes normal damage from ice. What do you do when I say, oh, the trickery? Every single person wants to be my enemy. All turn icons are blinking.
Show you the essence
Fuck. That's on me. Look, I got greedy. Blism. Recovered from stun. Worst case scenario.
The power of wind.
You are weak to wind, though. And then Hulkenberg does get a turn to still Knight's Proclaiming. You know what I mean. Let me now just... Okay, I don't think anybody's weak to electric aside from Hulkenberg who's weak to electric. As it turns out in the Sand Flash, nobody gets extra turn icons, even the enemies. Oh, the trickery. Gain 2 turn icons? You're fucked. I take it all back. The Faker is fucking awesome. What do we need on him? We need Steel MP for sure.
Power of heroes.
You can just Knight's Proclamation here. Then from there we will go resist fire.
No good against them. That's
I
the last
don't
thing
want to
we need.
use what you resist just for fun, so I'm just gonna pass to me, blizz him,
It's still up.
and then I love my main character's surprise every time when he goes, "It's still up." Derp went to bed years ago.
Is that all?
But hey, welcome back, welcome back. I'm probably going offline somewhat soon. I mean, we're gonna finish up getting to the next story beat, but I caught the sickness that Spoopy Joseph gave me by coughing on me on purpose. That's real, by the way. He did that. And if you think that's really rude of him, that's what I'm saying. You should call him out in chat.
Worthy
It's
foes.
the only thing you can do now. And that's real, that's real.
Is there another way?
Electricity's no good against them.
Okay, doesn't take damage from electric, resists fire, but I want to use holy this time. Why? Because we're swapping it up. I never coughed on you. He coughed directly. I opened my mouth to say hello, how are you, my fine roommate, and he coughed directly down my throat. Why do you think he would do that? He's fucked up.
Excellent.
Oh my god, I know, that's what I'm saying. He's a look, you can't trust him.
Victory is ours.
All right, let me go in here. We need Heisme, my goat, to get plunder magic. I'm gonna start a case for slander. You'll lose. You'll lose because it's true and I have the receipts. I just won't share them with anybody until obviously the court case is happening. It's called increasing my chances of winning. If I hop down there, I don't know if it's just gonna cause me to go in a weird circle. So I wanna go up here first, because what if it's the, yep, directly what I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be this chest and the other thing. You used your platform to ruin my name. I disagree. I think that I use my platform accordingly. I'm using it responsibly and as a wise adult should, which is to spread misinformation / information. And since I said /, now you can't know which was which. Sorry. I'm unstoppable. Hold on. I've covered my tracks too carefully. The FBI has been on my case for years, but they can't catch me. I'm too cautious. We'll hop down here, see what we got going on. Free magic for one. That's probably why I think mage is one of your best options for main character. We've been here before. I've played these games before. So where are we on it? Okay, so we want to go... No, we want to go all the way down here. Also, I know, he referenced Squid Game Season 2. Surely he's watched it. Well, anyway. Well, we don't have to worry about all that necessarily. Look, I'll probably watch it someday. I just have to watch Season 1 first. I'm the only person who can watch Season 1 completely blind at this point, probably. Who's also owned Netflix for the entire time it's out. Why haven't you watched it? It's not anime, but it's close. They have it dubbed, so that's worth something. It's very close. Since I have to read the show, I've actually not recently. I've just been watching YouTube when I eat stuff, and the reason is I'm tired of reading while I'm watching something. So I want something that, like, if I miss the words, I don't really care. Because yeah, I can just put closed captions on anything, sure, but like, I'm tired of having to constantly read all of the stuff, because if I'm eating something that requires me to look at my food, which a lot of things do, not everything can unfortunately be just like chicken nuggets that I pick up and go, yay, honey mustard. Also, I'm completely lost. I have lost all sense of direction as to where we're going inside this hellhole. Every room looks exactly the same. It's just a cave. We're gonna be stuck here for the rest of our life. Son of a bitch, I've made a circle. Okay, so then we'll go around this way. We'll go down here. Hold on, I might be cooking. The jury is out on whether or not I am currently cooking. I'm not. Okay, this is the same place we've been 13 times. But maybe coming here a 14th time will change everything. Okay, not here. Did you get the book thing for the other quest? What book? We got the relic for Nurus, yes. But I didn't get any book, no. There was no book here, it was just a relic. I had to check Nurus's book to find out there was a relic here. But yes, we did find that. I found it before I found the boss. That's what I was checking on. We have, in theory, opened every chest except for this one. I saw that one on the map, and I was like, once we get that one, we're all good. Increases archetype XP by 1,000. Yeah, I'm pretty happy I took that one. One of these days, I'll use any of those items. Just kidding. I have to hoard them for all of time until they are completely worthless because I'm at the end of the game, and then I'll say, wow, I should have used these earlier, and I will continue to not use them, but I'll have quite the collection of them. Where am I going? I'm in the same place I was before. Hold on. Just give me a second. We're so close. I understand how Christopher Columbus thought he was in a completely different area, as it turns out. Hold on. Just let me walk the exact same circle for the 47th time. This time something will change. Over here, what do we got? I know this is where the boss was. Is there a room out? No. Okay, great. What if I talk to you? Can I return to entrance? Leave?
What?
Also, let's use it.
All right.
We'd love to see it.
Call it.
The cat is my goat. If not for him, 7 more years of me stuck in there. Oh, baby, we're free.
Hey.
It's gonna be night soon. We can take the runner out in dark. We can't take the runner out in dark, so we should call it a day and head back.
Okay.
Let's return to town. Let's go. All right, not a bad use of one singular in-game day. I don't understand how a day could be that long in the game compared to the exact same day, which is I talked to somebody for 30 minutes.
Now then.
Of almost no more. Thanks to us, all that's left is to report it. It would be a first-rate source of protein, if not for its aggression. Nevertheless, the locals should be pleased we put an end to it. Can we please just fight one monster that she won't try to eat? Delicious in Dungeons plotline.
Well.
Slices, let's go over our report and give on that bounty when we have our time. Yeah, we're gonna do that tomorrow. It'll be a few days till the road to Biohaven's restored. Why don't we make ourselves useful and see if anybody needs our... We've gone through this exact dialogue already. They weren't expecting someone to be as efficient as me, I understand.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
No way. Guys, the age of a new king is drawing near. I know that nobody thought it would happen, but here we are. All right, I was able to beat that on hard mode, so I feel pretty good. I hear a voice. I think I'm just a bother to Miss Fabian. Yeah, I know that that's what you think. We'll probably hang out with her today. Let me just go turn in this quest.
You really helped me out. Take a look.
Oi, that's the Alpha Rockworm eye, isn't it? So the Alpha Rockworm, what was that guy's name? Robbie Williams in his documentary. You've done well so far, for someone so young. Yeah. Basically, we just get our reward.
did it.
He was just gassing us up. He was glazing us a little bit. And I did appreciate the glaze. Increases courage. Love to see it. And we get 20,000, which is good because I spent a lot of money. Spent more than 20,000 on us going there, but it's not that bad, even though I made it sound worse, because of the fact that we can just go sell all of the other stuff we got. Sorry, there's a weird noise outside. It's like a car grumbling very low, or a generator running.
Hey.
Maybe someone is checking if their generator works just in case we lose power tomorrow, because like I said, we're gonna get a lot of snow around me. So it would make a lot of sense. Okay, 26,000. Never mind, we still profited from going to that dungeon. It's fine. Oh, I guess also we saved people selflessly, and because of us, we were able to help a lot of people, you know, survive or whatever. But that's lame compared to how much money I made. All right. Hushed Honeybee in. Just, you know, after the travel animation. Let me make sure that I got what I was looking for. Hold on. There's something that I opened up my phone for earlier. I think I did. But there's no way to be sure. Yeah. Okay, good shit. Cool. Okay. So I believe we just have to talk here, and then we're able to go talk with Maria. I got your picture. I'm coming with you, dear Maria. Count me in. Sorry, I know you must be busy. Is there a story at the bottom of this bottle? I'll come out and ask. Did you say something to Maria?
That's kind of...
Since your last visit, she's been acting rather odd. She insists on helping me with anything and everything, no matter what. She's a good kid. I may have an idea. About that, I may have an idea. I'm happy she wants to help, but at times it feels like she's desperate to find something to do. Why, you little wretch? Look at what you've done. All right, I'm gonna go kill him. You say some shit like that, I'll kill you.
Wait.
Sure, why are you raising your voice at a child? Stand, Brad, spilt me drink down me leg. That's your idea of service, Fabian? I'm sorry.
Well...
Keep your britches on, wet as they are. Leave them at the door later for cleaning. I'll get you another drink on the house. Apologies, could you take Maria upstairs?
I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize. No, I'll ask her, are you okay?
Everything okay?
It's fine. Are you feeling
Yeah.
okay? I'm okay.
By
Miss
the way,
Fabian was busy talking to you, so I thought I could help out by taking care of that customer. I just wanted to show Miss Fabian I can carry both the food and drinks now. Do you think Miss Fabian will get rid of me? Does she not want me here anymore? She would never abandon
no.
you. She wouldn't abandon you. She wants you to stay here. But Papa did. He fucking died by plot armor magic bullshit. All right? That's very different. Fabian's not part of the plot. I know you don't recognize this, but Maria, may I come in? Maria, I've got your picture. I'm coming with you. Oh, come now. Wipe those tears. That scary customer's already left. Everything's just fine now. Miss Fabian, I promise I'll be a good girl from now on. Really, I won't cause any more trouble, so please. Even if we're not family, can I still stay with you? Fabian. Oh my Maria, is that what you've been thinking this whole time? Just hug her. Of course you can stay here. You needn't worry about earning your keep either, silly girl, because this is your home. Maria, I may not be your mother by blood, God rest her soul, but nonetheless, you are still my most precious treasure, my family. I consider you a daughter. Miss Fabian.
Okay.
Now you listen here. Your papa never truly abandoned you. He did everything he did. He truly, deeply cared about you. He made me promise it.
About that.
I made a promise with him. He told me to always take care of you. Papa really said that? Dude, I'm not getting any points right now. He really, which is good, weird, because I've been really good at soul reading her, just all vibes before. He really did, and even if he can't be here himself, I'm sure he'd still want you to be happy. All he ever did was ask about you. He regretted every moment he had to spend away from you, and it would have made him happy to see you grow up. But more than anything, I wanted to give you a world where you could smile and laugh with your whole heart. You helped your papa too, by giving him the strength to keep going.
Me too.
Feel the same way as he did, Maria. If you're with me, I can weather any storm.
That's
Whether
why-
it's this one or another. Thank you, thank you. This place is your home, and always will be. Rest assured, my dear girl, we have plenty of days filled with smiles and laughter
It's
ahead of
all
us.
right.
You can come up with anything. Things that make you happy or sad, or if you want to talk about your papa, I'll always be here.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Thank you so much, mister. I'm glad that I'm home, and I'm with my family. Sense the deep trust that Maria has for me, as well as the heartfelt joy she has now. Why does Fabian wear those green stockings? Sorry, I just noticed them for the first time. I feel like they're very
I can
crazy.
stay.
Increases post-battle XP. Time will not elapse while cooking in the runner's kitchen. Maria, you're the best to ever do it. Maria, I should have got this skill before I went to go otherwise, and then we would have got the other thing. Whatever. I'm glad I came to you for help. Would you mind checking in on Maria from time to time to see how she's doing for me? Oh, right, about that scary customer from before. He was only in a bad mood because he recently lost a job and he got into a row with his wife. He thought about what he said before. Those are crazy skills with the volume. I know Maria's stacked as hell. Said he wanted to apologize to you himself, Maria.
I see.
Oh, okay, I think I get it now. You have to say what you mean out loud or else no one will know. That means there's more I can do. Now, my little treasure, go and wash up. And before bed, how about you help me taste test some new dishes?
Thank you.
Mister, thank you so much for everything today. See you later. Yeah, I just kind of stood here while you guys had a therapy session, but you're welcome. I kind of did the best I could, so.
Well then.
I hear a voice. How's that request of mine coming along? Norris comes to mind. Maybe I should talk to him. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Dude, it had the SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom opening noise to that door. You have reportable quests. Oh, probably the one for Norris, because we have another thing for him.
You have my thanks.
That's gotta be it, right? Yeah. Okay, so I can also just do it the other way. We are able to hang out with Hulkenberg and Norris, so we have 2 to level up. We'll start with Norris for now. Has that request of mine coming along? Go talk with him. You know, when it has that pop up, why can't I just hit go then? Whatever.
Hello.
Why, what's that look on your face? Boredom? Got nothing to do? Say, how's the search going along in regard to lost relics, I mean? Well, we found a strange piece of junk that gives me the feeling of a relic. You intrigue me strangely, old girl. Let me take a look, would you? Okay. I handed Norris the junk we picked up during our travel. Well, would you look at that? This certainly doesn't appear to be a natural object. Oh? This one's a bit of a trick. You gotta follow the right steps to open it. Wait, so there's something inside? Oh, it's Pandora's box. So let me just open this real quick. Just a little tug there, and it's opened now.
Ta-da!
Take a look, a lost relic. I can't believe it turned out to be a proper piece of treasure. You mean real? We just sort of stumbled across it. Wonder if the mechanism's the same as the old codgers. Ah!
Eureka!
Eureka! My greatest invention yet! A work of genius made manifest! Thank you, Slices.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I did it again. Heroes Incense X10.
Even so.
I've got to say, finding these one after another is something else. I'd half wondered if it was an elaborate prank, but the old geezer was really onto something. Would he really mislead you?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. He said it was the genuine article, but so was my gullibility.
Goodness.
I'll never forget the night of my birthday. He brought me a gift, called it his gift, a downright horrifying tome titled Lamentation of the Underworld or some such. He'd taken the liberty of reading it aloud when suddenly the lights went out in the dark and he threw on a monster costume and started chasing me around. That damned old goat. It's his fault that bright-eyed young Norris grew up to be such a delicate and sensitive wallflower. I mean, just look at me. I don't see it.
Rather.
Anyhow, it's just part of a greater whole. The more intricate bits here, I'll bet my feathers that's made to interlock with a partner piece. So if we collect them all, it'll form something? Likely so, that's what the old codger said anyway, though I haven't an idea what it makes. And if he was right, it supported an ancient civilization, one piece of superlative device that generates an immense and limitless power. Wait, limitless? How is that even possible? Not even igniters can do that, can they? That, my girl, is something we can only hope to find once we've seen the finished product. So, please help me find the rest. I'm definitely motivated now. It's the spirit. I'm counting on you. Something tells me we'll have to gather up a whole lot for this.
Whoa.
I admit it. Looks like junk to me. I've been a connoisseur of junk since I was a sprout. Me too. Unfettered internet access has made me quite the connoisseur of junk myself.
Hey.
What were you like as a child? Oh, I was adorable, well-behaved boy from a prominent family. But one day, the old codger, who wasn't quite so old back then, beckoned me over with a finger of fate. Don't say it that way, man. That's a really weird way to say that. Curiosity got the better of me, and I saw he was hiding a fossil caked in mud alongside other bibbits and bobbits I couldn't begin to fathom. Nobody says that, Norris. The next thing I know, I'm sneaking out of the house to dig for fossils in the cliffside with the gaffer. Naturally, my players discovered this and had me grounded. But I wouldn't let that deter me. One day, as I dug through the dirt, I picked up something that was clearly not a fossil at all. I read every technical book under the sun, but whatever this was eluded me.
However.
Although I did find a technical manual on gauntlet runners in my mad academic spirit got a bit invested, and suddenly I was an engineer. It was fate. Then it must have been fate. Perhaps so, old thing. Everything did seem to start there. It's how I became to be the man I am today. To chase the unknown, to escape tedium. That's just the course my mind tends to chart. The decision to travel with you lot, collecting relics. That too was the result. This too is the will of causality. Sorry, that too was the result of letting the heart do as it pleases. I can feel Norris's overflowing love for relics as well as hearty faith in me. All right. So now, at the start of battle in Gauntlet Runner deck, enemies take damage. Sure. And Gunner Enlightenment reduce the mag cost. We do fight a decent amount on the start of our Gauntlet Runner, especially against the other candidates. So I think having them start with some damage on them, not bad. Ah, yes, about the next relic. I found a clue in the old man's journal. I've written it down in my notebook. Should be somewhere around here. Give it a gander if you would. I'll be sure, all ship-shape and ready to go. I'm counting on you to search for another relic for me. I'll be waiting, lad.
This one's important.
I need to find Norris's coveted relics. I don't know what they look like, but I should look for clues in the notebook. All right.
Time marches on.
Yeah, time does march on.
What? New king draws nearer.
Oh, that's what the age of a new king does. Whoa, that's crazy. Who could have seen that one coming? They should make that like a common thing, they say.
All right.
Just my idea. All right, who we got to hang out with today?
Why?
That's rough, buddy. That's rough. Who we got from here? Well, Relic Search, there's a new one here. Noble's Legacy. Perhaps the merchant near the Grand Cathedral in Grand Trad knows more. Okay. I guess we can do that right now.
Where to?
Because there's something else to do.
Let's
Should
go.
be right over here by the Grand Cathedral. We got some other stuff we can purify. I don't really know if I care too much, but like we could purify. Feels insanely bright here. Over here
No, wait.
by the church. I don't think there's any merchant there. Maybe it's only at night he shows up? or I just have to actually talk to this merchant.
You there?
We meet again. We still have plenty of goods. All right. Nope. Not you. Not you. Not you. Not you. By the Grand Cathedral. Not you. You guys are all just kind of doing heads down 7-Up. Good for you. It's going to be a little bit rough. I mean, there's only 4 of you. I think you can just guess it at that point. All right, all right. The first social deduction game really was heads down 7-Up. What did most people do today? Spend time with Maria, spend time with Hulkenberg, spend time with Stoll, read books, went somewhere. See, like, I would love to do any of those, but none of them are ready to move on. I guess I could just spend time with Hulkenberg. Because, like, we're not really doing much else, so at least it'll advance something.
Sorry.
If you seek training, I'm afraid I might apologize. Right now, I've got some...
Thank you.
I am obliged. Please let us discuss this. Okay. Maybe I'll ask her the next time we travel out of town. Okay, got it. And then what about you, Maria?
You know.
Mister, your new friend said I was a good girl for helping out at the shop. It made me think of Papa a little. I wonder why they look so different.
Maria.
Oh, yeah, because they were both royal guards and all that. Maria's a little downcast. Everything that's happened still fresh on her mind.
All right.
Well, this is rough. We don't really have much to do. I guess we can increase our courage while we're waiting then, because at least then we might be able to hang out with, we've got a lot of night people to hang out with. I like my ladies of the night, you know what I mean?
Let's go.
But not like that or whatever. We also got Heismay to hang out with. Heismay's another one we've got to get our social link up with. And then we'll have a path opens in 1 day. All right. Platform is there. It's a mirror that shows you what you're made of. Yeah. You're free to, if you have the courage. I jump from this height. Sure, I'll take the plunge.
Good.
That's the spirit, but you think you'll have the spirit after coming eye to eye at the bottom of the valley? Yeah, probably. They should animate this shit in first person. We get this straight. You're paying him to jump from here? You sure? You've survived dumber things than this. Good luck. All right, said your prayers? Well, then forward march. There's no backing out now. They did do it first person. We love to see it. Oh, wait, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, what stopped us? You put on quite a show, so here's a little something for making my day. Go on. Jumping from such heights has certainly increased my courage. I don't even know what broke our fall. Oh my God, it's so close, man. It's like a little nut hair away. Oh, it's so unbelievably close. Hey, we're now ranked 64 overall. Dude, almost being top 50 is not bad at all for candidates. Back to Markira Tavern. There's a lot of people. I hear a voice. I need to push myself harder. Heismay comes to mind. Maybe I should talk with him. Yeah, because we can't hang out with Bridget, until we get up our other stats anyways. So here, we should just look at our other followers. Heismay, we can actually rank up and nobody else. Okay. So then, yes, Heismay it is. From the Ujif village. He loves invincible noodles. He would love the Amazon Prime show.
It's you.
It's you. Once we get more pressing goals out of the way, I won't be sure what to do with myself. You're curious about my training methods, are you? Well, I'm afraid that training is tailored to a Ujif stature. It's not a thing for you to learn. And let me understand you.
I see.
I see. I suppose knowing the fighting style of your allies would help broaden your possible strategies. Yes, that sounds reasonable. Mark my technique closely then. You'll learn the ways of the Shadow Guard. But proper training does take time, a significant amount of it. If you need to tag along, I hope you're ready to be here for a while. Yup. Well said. A bit cramped right here, though, isn't it? Let's go to the woods nearby. Come on.
Now then.
Let's start with a little test. Let's see if you can keep up with my movements. Your reactions are fast enough to match me, you win. Now let's begin. He's just gonna knock me the fuck out.
Huh?
You're wide open. From here to be a simple thing to slit your throat. You were careless. You were so cool. Just start glazing him. You are so cool. You're so cool, Heismay. Enough of that. I don't mind the compliment, but you just landed on a bit thick. Yeah, he loved it. I'll do it as many times as you like. Don't rely on sight. You must sense through your very skin. Your enemies aren't going to wait for you. Your body must move on instinct to buy time for your mind. How can I do that? But how can I do that?
Well,
How indeed? Finding these answers is also part of training. There's no clear answer, no correct way of improving, but at the very least, you can decide what you aspire to.
then
Want to keep going? She's gonna teleport behind me again, man. That seems enough for one day. Shall we share a drink then? Let us retire to my castle back on the rudder. It's just a little nook where he hangs upside down.
Ooh.
Oh, found some fine spirits for myself, but even ambrosia would be tasteless when drunk alone. Would you care for a cup of tea instead? Did he move this in with him? Yes, a bracing drink, nowhere near as good as the spirits back home. Do you miss your hometown, or what did it taste like? What did it taste like?
What kind of...
What were the drinks like from your
That's-
hometown? Let's see. Clear as the night sky, like nostalgia in a bottle. Wonder when I'll get to see the taste again. It's a taste my boy will never know. Yeah, that's a little bit of a mood killer, Heisme, but I get where you're coming from. It's been a long time since I abandoned my home. My son died without ever seeing my village. He looked up to the knights, you know. He had a stout heart in that little frame. Might have grown up to be a fine knight himself had he lived. Another wish unfulfilled, I suppose. I'll never forget the day I cremated my son's body and mourned his death. How does that equate to mourning? What the fuck? Dude, both of these suck. Cremated, and how does that equate to... God, we have no eloquence. What do you mean cremated? Ah, right, everyone else buries bodies as they are, without giving them to the flame.
the truth is,
It's the way of the Ujif boy. We burn the bodies of the dead, leaving only bones. The soul is freed through fire. Once released from the body, they go to their place in the beyond. And those who remain must lay the bones to rest somewhere suitable for the deceased. However, I've yet to find a place for my son to take his final rest. Can't imagine he'd be happy for his bones to be eternally moving and disturbed.
I apologize.
Apologies, I shouldn't be talking to you about this. Then let's find his rightful place together.
No.
We have an important mission to accomplish. No room for detours for any inconvenience, boy. I can't put that burden on you. It's a favor for a
Let's
friend.
do it.
Still, we can do it. It isn't just a random detour. It's a favor for a dear friend.
Thank you.
I thank you for your kindness. Truly. I'll do my best to return this favor through my efforts as your comrade. Thank you again. Heisman's just a goat. Unfortunately, I hate to be the one to break it to you. He's just a goat. A toast then. To cement our vow. You with a cup of delicious tea. Am I underaged, or does he just not want to share? Yes, a toast, but not to mark my regrets. To commemorate our coming together at the beginning of morning. Yeah, to your son. I can sense Heisman's heartache for his departed son. Oh, can you now? Wow, what an empath. I was sensing that too. I guess I'm also an empath. What the hell? Reduces the mag cost. Yeah, displays the location of strong enemies on the dungeon's maps.
My thanks.
It's not the best, but sure, we'll take it. You can save this for any time when you're free, lad. I'm grateful that you'll help me, though. I dare say tonight I'll rest well. But tomorrow morning you'll rest. You're kind of nocturnal.
Time marches on.
Time marches
and
on?
The age of a new king draws near.
No way. All right, we can like set up for, well, we might have a little cutscene because it's one day. Yes, the road that was blocked by the line of sight is cleared tomorrow, apparently. We set off for Brawlhaven as soon as it reopens. We have acquired the head we sought, but if we're to truly get in Luis's good graces, we should endeavor to stand out further from the other candidates. Yup, even after all this, we're just a bunch of nobodies. Maybe we can improve our reputation by helping some people around town. A wise suggestion, some upright behavior. We're in the top 100 of candidates, by the way, guys. Just so we're completely clear, we have a lot to us. People look at us and go, ooh, we depart tomorrow. So no one I can really hang out with.
Thank you.
However, since we're departing tomorrow, I'm gonna save here so that all we have to do at the start of next stream is one, hang out with somebody, probably get our skills up, like our courage up into maybe hanging out with Brigitte. That's most likely what I'll do. But we'll get that ready, and then all we do is we start out on our quest for next time when we stream next. Should be really good. Let me just hop on over to this screen. And yeah, no, I mean, honestly, I think that's a very reasonable stopping point for me. Let me save for a 37th time, just because I'm still paranoid, man. Ever since one time I played Pokemon Let's Go, I caught a shiny Pokemon and then I forgot to save. It reminded myself of something. I am human. Well, I'm a rat, but you know what I mean. I can make mistakes, as rare as it may be for me to make one. I'm kidding. But you know, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm gonna go make sure that my throat feels all good. And until then, I will see you guys next week for some more Metaphor. I'm happy I ended up going for 3 hours. I was worried that I was gonna clock out at around 2 because I was not feeling the best. But we push on, we endure. Doom does not survive, he endures. Anyways, I'll see you guys later.